Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Tales of Nedera.
Yeah.
Did you
Nice.
sneeze?
I hope
Did
that
you
that
sneeze?
I hope that noise was
I
in the beginning.
I just did that noise on purpose. I was.
Oh, I thought you.
I
I was
hope
really,
that actually makes it into the stream.
I hope it did too. 'Cause that was the point. Ooh. So last we left off, you guys traveled from Rook Harbor all the way to Bleakboro. Finished the mountain journey and spent just spent a singular night in Bleakboro. Before deciding no to everything and leaving.
No.
You guys fought some shades, some shadows.
Some shade.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I still think we could have taken him.
Yeah?
Someone almost died.
A couple of people almost died. I got
Yeah.
the shadows managed to bring down at least 2 party members to minus to 3 strength, which could have killed them. But it did it. You guys decided to travel across the mountain range. But before coming down from the range, you guys saw that a battle had taken place between the cult members and another kingdom, the kingdom of Meladoria here. Seemingly just following a trade route, got ambushed. But we ended last session as you guys were making your way down the mountain to Bristad.
Mm-hmm. It was at the gates.
You guys were coming up to the gate.
Open the gates.
It is a.
Or at least close enough to see the people guarding it.
Right now, yeah. You do see a couple of them are in like these very makeshift kind of patchwork leather armors, and then you see a couple, not as many as you thought, but like 1 or 2 dotting the towns in your peripherals right now that have the symbols of
The celestial chain.
the celestial threads.
Yeah, whatever.
A couple of them are indeed walking around, but not as many as you. Not like a full garrison.
Not what we were expecting.
No. And just walking around, there was not a lot of kind of walking up to the gate. There's not a lot of panic. It just seems fair. It's like it's just a normal town. There's not there's people out and about. Not many people hiding.
There's
it's
no
not
sign of occupation.
not a very clear one, if that makes sense. Like there's not many people hiding. There's no people being dragged out of their houses. No open fires.
Silent occupation.
Probably. And then also I want to remind Liam.
Yes.
That give me a minute. I'm just gonna send you a DM of the last scene you saw.
Yes.
Sends a picture of the claymation chewing gif.
Yeah.
I hate
Last
it.
thing you saw.
But you guys are kind of in this fairly long queue of people. Some people with a lot, like trading wagons and the like, kind of on this main road, slowly gaining entry into the. Since Bristad is on the border of 3 kingdoms, they are a major trading hub. So they kind of have this. Just making sure no riffraff gets in. They like keeping a ledger of who comes in, who comes out. But soon enough, is there anything you want to do before you are welcomed, or you go up to the guard with the checklist?
I'm just going to be looking around, seeing like, are they looking at papers or anything? Like, look like they're looking for people.
Roll me a perception check. And anyone else can as well. If you-
I want to give it
I'm not aware of how fast wanted posters spread.
Yeah.
Make sure to write them into chat.
Give me a second.
Hey, Colin, what's a natural?
He's used to people hunting him down.
Together again. Let's go.
Was that a natural one there, Dylan?
No, it was a 2.
Oh, you don't have anything in wisdom?
No.
What?
I got
Explains
11.
so much.
I'm a fucking sorcerer. I don't need wisdom.
Fair enough. Hey,
I
this
got-
Also-
18 in charisma, 14 in dex, 14 in con.
Fair
I'm just
enough.
gonna,
12 in
I'm just
int.
gonna go back to
Also,
World 20.
your name is still Rosalind Zess.
I just fixed it.
Don't believe you.
No, he.
I fixed it.
He's not to be trusted.
I still need Shelk and bias check.
Let's see.
My character's 23. She doesn't have the life experience to have any wisdom.
Ability skill movement.
Who's making fart noises?
College dropout.
That's me.
Oh.
I do
Uh,
fart and shit.
She's
Shelk,
just
are
like
you
me
making
for real,
a,
for
Are you
real.
making a perception check?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. I was like, hey, what are we rolling again? I was trying to
Perception.
Yeah, I was like, is it perception or is it just a wisdom check?
Just perception.
Fuck, I
Okay, in
cannot
that
drink out
case.
of a glass bottle.
Nice. So, Rio, Akira, Ezra, and Shelk. You see, as you kind of are moving slowly up this queue of caravans and other people with carts, some people are having their papers checked. Others are just being asked a couple of questions. But it doesn't seem like they're holding out these wanted posters. There is a board, like this large sign, that you presume looks like a bounty board or a notice board, but you can't really see what's on it from this angle. But they're not like pointing towards it and asking people questions. They're taking
names.
They're taking stock of people who are coming in with like either moving into the town or people who are selling goods and items. So you should be fine.
I have a question. Are we in the town already?
No, you're coming up to the walls of the town
Okay.
to get in.
Okay.
Yeah. But the queue is going at a reasonable pace.
Okay.
Not like super slow, but they're double checking everything.
Okay.
So I guess we should figure what we're planning to do here.
Do you
Are
think
we
I should
planning
give my
to
real
do-
name, or should I try and make up a
Oh,
name?
absolutely not. No real names. Can't. If they're asking, I say we give them fake names.
Okay.
Okay.
Try not to leave a trail.
Pretty smart.
Alright. So I guess here I figured I'd go get us another horse and probably a better cart if we can. Because Madam Trot's a lot struggling to drag of all our asses and equipment. We get another one, we can move faster, probably outpace the army behind us better.
Yeah.
With that,
And-
we can outpace the manticores.
Yes, absolutely. Probably get a covered wagon since we're getting stuck in the rain every other fucking day.
Well, at least it's not raining today.
Copy.
Okay. But so you guys are you are
You want the
behind
bag again?
one. Was that? What was that just?
My dog wants the bag again. You're fine.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay, fair enough.
Put it on your head.
But as you guys are
I
arriving,
want her to bite me.
It is now your
No.
turn as you guys kind of bring
No.
this Trotsalot up to the guard, and he has like this this guy next to him who's currently sitting down at this tiny desk with this large ledger book. He turns the page, and the guard who's standing looks up at you and goes, "What's your purpose for visit?"
Just passing.
Just that, a visit.
Just passing through. How many days are you expecting to be here? Roughly.
1 or 2, right?
Probably just the day.
No more than 2, maybe
Yeah.
3. No more than 2, maybe 3.
I'd like to keep it at 1.
You see, he's writing it down, and he goes, "Any cargo? Any reason to sell?"
No, we're just buying.
Just the stuff on our backs.
And you see, he's just he's looking down at the guard who's currently writing it, waiting for him to finish, and he goes, "No. Is this everyone in your troop, or are we expecting more?"
No,
I
just
mean,
us.
Just
No,
us.
it's just us.
No. If you
I
don't
mean-
mind, and he points at another guard, he goes, "We're just going to be taking a quick look at your carriage. Should be good to go."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you see him and another guard kind of just start looking around. You see them look under your wagon. They don't look through your bags, but they kind of look at where everything is. And the other guard gives him a nod. He goes, "Welcome to Birstad. Have a wonderful visit." And he turns to the side and starts kind of waving you guys.
Thanks, you too.
Okay,
But
as we enter the town, I'm gonna grab Tobias for him to piggyback ride me, because that was the deal for the weapon.
on
Oh,
Mhm.
sick. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Wow, yeah, I'm on top of the world!
that was fucking lit.
Yeah! Hold on to your antlers on your helmet.
Fucking
Wow.
yells, yeah.
Yeah, bitch, yeah.
I think what scared her, to be honest. I just heard.
But as you guys move along, you do get you do pass the bounty board. If you do want to take a quick look at it.
Sure.
I'll steer.
Yeah.
You see a couple bounties that are up on the board, with these rough-looking illustrations of like the perpetrator, and you don't see anyone that looks like anyone in your party. So, no tiefling, no shark man, and no rat man. So,
Is there anyone
Roll the
for
brat.
one for like a manticore or something? Or not?
no, this seems to be more human rather than
Dang.
animal based. But you do notice something, and Shelk, you also notice there is no look-alike to Shelk, but there is a rat folk on the board. No name, but it says wanted, dead, the bladed mist, and then a bounty reward of 20,000 gold.
Sheesh.
Would I know any like criminals with that kind of moniker?
Roll me a history.
I don't think I have proficiency in that. I think that's just a straight intelligence roll, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Probably not with that roll. 12.
12. No. But as you quickly look past it, you're like, okay, yeah. Looks to the illustration is very rough. But it's mainly just to get like you can kind of guess that not many people have seen at least clear details of this person. But it seems to be maybe It is definitely a rat folk. Maybe you have to look at the poster a bit closer, but maybe female rat folk. But you can't really tell from.
Mm.
But they don't. From the illustration, they do not look familiar to you at all. But yeah, the rest of the bounties are just local bandit, thief. But that's all their rewards are like 100 gold, 50 gold versus 20,000.
I
So
agree
that's
with that.
Did
20,000 bounty. That seems like enough
Quick
people.
question: did we all full rest
Oh,
before
yeah.
we?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, it does look like that bounty poster has been up for quite a while. You guys have the town of Stad. To your liking. Anything you want to do?
I believe we were just making a pit stop here.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity, does this place have like a magic item store?
You can look around, but there's a possibility.
Let's look around.
Yeah, you got it. It's a very small, like not small, but a very traversable town. Not as chaotic as Razna was. But yeah, you can look around. And you find its name real quick. But you do find a magic store. Where is it? You find a shop called the Mystic Eye.
Oh.
Interesting.
But as you pass through the town, you also find there are several shops, kind of litter the town. As big, like very profitable shops that clearly a lot of travelers use because you just see a lot of people coming in and out of them.
Is there an alchemist shop?
There's so let me just give you a quick rundown of what you find so that you guys don't have to fully worry.
I'm worried, bro.
I'm worried. You find
I'm freaking out, man.
a place called the Alchemy Emporium, a shop called Ranger's Haven, a bookshop called the Wise Owl Bookshop, an inn called the Three Kingdoms, a forge called the Forged in Flame, a shop called the Clock and Quill, and then finally the Mystic.
I'm sorry, it was the Three Kingdoms and then
The Three Kingdoms Inn, the Forged in Flame forge, the Clock and Quill, which you can't really tell exactly what it is, and then the Mystic Eye trinket shop.
Clock and Quill seems interesting.
But yeah, those are the shops that you find. An alchemist, the Ranger's Haven. You don't really exactly know what it is, but you do see out back there is a range with different dummies and bullseyes and archery practice stuff.
From my experience, what I know, I should probably go to the blacksmith for the bullets.
Probably, but you don't know what the Ranger's Haven has.
Okay.
So I maybe both.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, who's all going to the Mystic?
I think we should probably
Go as a party
stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Maybe
enough.
stick
I don't
together.
think it's safe to split up.
Yeah, you guys go in. It is as soon as you open the door, you guys are all hit with this aroma of burning herbs. It kind of smells like a Yankee candle store. Just a lot of the overpowering smell of cinnamon, but like just a lot of conflicting smells.
A
But
bunch of allspice.
a bunch of allspice. But you walk in and you see what looks to be a dwarf behind the counter. Kind of middle-aged for a dwarf. Kind of salt and pepper hair, and this beautiful like bushy beard that kind of stops right above his collarbone. It's not long, but it's poofy. But you guys enter, and you see he's kind of like looking over a book and doesn't really acknowledge you as you enter. There's no bell on the door, so he doesn't know.
I
Yeah,
guess we're
you
gonna
just
maybe
look
look
at him.
around.
Yeah, you look around. There are quite a few magic items.
Oh.
So, a couple of things of like you see like a display case of like different necklaces, some armor and weapons kind of up on displays. Nothing has a name tag, so you don't really know what they do, but it's a lot more stocked than what you've seen in the past. And then finally, you guys hear
all the way around just to
she's
take a
just
look at everything.
just driving her.
Going,
For now, she's still going with it because, like, she got the cool hammer. Like,
But as you guys are kind of looking around for a couple of seconds, you guys hear a voice go, "What can I do for you?" And you guys turn around, and there's the dwarf kind of standing in front of you. "Welcome to the Mystic Eye. How can I help?"
Just looking around.
Is this the magic shop?
Yes, this is the magic shop.
Okay.
hello, I wish to see all of your wares. Show me everything you've got that would be of interest to me and my ride. Sorry, that was your name, Sesh. I should talk to
wow.
you. Yeah, that was very.
He
Yeah,
might
that was,
have.
I don't know.
Do you
Yeah,
want
I
to
don't know
switch?
what-
Do you want to be the ride?
He could have
Yeah,
just
honestly,
said.
that was,
Look, at
was-
that point, he
was
could have just said, "Put all of it in the bag, please."
Pretty much.
Yeah, that was very rude. I'm sorry, Sesh.
You see the dwarf kind of look up and he goes, okay, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, anything of interest, really.
And he kind of waves a hand around the entire shop. He goes, all of it, really.
Yes, but I
Are you looking for?
You got no name. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. I got 10 gold on me. Can I give me anything good?
Probably not. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Probably, more than likely, no.
No.
Zero.
And as soon as you say, like, as soon as he's done, he immediately looks at someone else. And he goes, "Can I be a proprietor to you?"
Do you got a cloak of protection?
But yeah, I have quite a few cloaks.
How much?
And you see he turns around and kind of like you see him walk around the base of the store, and he does produce a cloak. It is an uncommon item.
Mm-hmm.
That'll set you back.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. He goes, "It's a cloak of protection. 300.
What did he say?
300. If you can find it cheaper somewhere else, then you gotta tell me. But that's the base price here."
Shit, I could
I'll say,
afford it, but
how much would you be willing to sell it for if we traded it for, and I'll pull out 9 plus 1 dagger.
+1 dagger. Let's see. A plus
does.
one.
also have
It's an
like a
Plus one
plus
dagger
one
is
sword.
also
uncommon.
uncommon. He looks at it and he goes, "Probably I can."
I mean,
Can,
I'll trade you.
How about this? Let me tell you. I can knock off 150 from the 300 if you trade in the dagger.
Come on. Come
Russell.
on, the dagger and a even 100.
And
That's a good price.
That's what I was about to suggest. You probably have a better.
Yeah, you bet your ass I do.
Yeah.
roll me a persuasion check.
Do I? Okay. 16 plus 7.
23.
Let me see the dagger. And he
Nice.
holds out a hand and he just looks it over. And he goes, "There's a bit of grime on the handle, but I can buff out. Yeah. You know what? Fine. The dagger and an even 100.
Well,
Cloak's yours."
I'll cough up the 100.
And then he hands you the cloak of protection. Good doing business with
Thank you, Choke.
And he puts the dagger onto the counter. He goes, "Is there anything else?"
Do you have any slings?
I got. Not many people ask for slings. I got a couple of sling bullets. Not a sling itself.
Oh.
Actually, let me see. And you see he just kind of starts looking around. And he grabs this. Kind of. Reddish. Kind of a very bright red. Leather sling. And he turns around and he goes, "I got this. Gonna be perfectly honest with you, I don't think it's going to be as useful as you think it's going to be. It just tells you when danger's afoot.
Okay,
It's a sling of war.
Sling of warning.
Yeah. I've sold a couple of these quite recently. So.
1 second, I'm checking that yet.
When you're you can't be surprised, or any companion within 30 feet of you can't be surprised.
You have an advantage on initiative rolls. I already have advantage on initiative rolls because I'm a ranger.
But your party can't be surprised.
Spooked.
Unless they're incapacitated or asleep. Oh wait, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. So yeah, basically.
We can do it if we're asleep, not if we're put to sleep.
Yeah.
Wow, the power of planning is just that easy.
Okay. He looks at you and he goes, are you going to actually? I got stuff in the back. Possibly look for it, but it takes a while. So
you got it.
if I bring something out, and I take the time to do that, will you actually be able to pay for it?
I've got 392 gold on me. So probably, as long as it's not like a super rare thing, right?
You know what? Fair enough. Yep, I can look in the back for that, to see if I got anything.
All right. I guess you should probably talk to everyone else first before you get too far.
This big Toblerone.
Before I turn around, I look for whatever this man needs. Is there anything else anyone else needs?
You have anything fun for alchemy or anything like that? I don't know what I'm looking for.
Probably not. I don't really deal with potions, but the Alchemy Emporium does.
I got this mayo, Joe.
Got this mayo jar.
But he goes, I don't. That would be the Alchemy Emporium.
I got this jar of horseradish.
It's got a pony in it.
I don't really. Just a quick disclaimer. I don't really have many of my high tier items. I'm still trying to get shipments of those. I've recently been bought out from most of them, so.
Not surprised, considering. Have you heard what's been going on with the capital?
Oh no, the capital didn't buy me out.
Oh.
Nah, some expedition from the college came down to, and a bunch of these wizards bought me out, bought magic items, and then went off into the woods.
Did you hear where they were going?
Yeah, no, they're in the woods between Bristad and Nicaea, kind of along the river. They're doing something about some kind of hippie expedition of learning about nature magic. But there was about 30 of them, so big one. You don't really see many people from the Luma's assembly come out here.
Oh. Where'd they go?
He kind of says that they're exploring the forest. But they bought quite a bit of items. They bought an enchanted soup pot that if you pour water in it, it turns into soup.
Oh, that's cool.
That
Fucking
sounds
heavy.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's very heavy, but they paid a pretty penny for it.
Is it good soup?
If yeah, I mean, I think it's from what I understood of it. You put a gallon or so of water in it. It turns into a nice broth, and you can add stuff to it. So maybe it's just kind of like if you're just drinking normal broth. But you can dump a bunch of seawater and it'll turn into good soup. So
good shit.
Extra salt.
So I guess they picked that up, and a couple they fucking cleared me out of all my wands. I don't have a single wand left.
We already I already got this item.
Yeah, in another campaign.
Oh yeah.
He's talking about the exact same pot from Icewind Dale. But he goes, but I have the bare minimum. So
Any guns?
guns. Chase. I got a couple. And he walks over and he takes this long, like musket-looking gun off the wall, and just kind of holds it out. And you see, instead of like, it's made out of this really nice dark brown wood, and then these gold accents. And he goes, "This one really packs." It is a +2 musket.
Oh, I can't afford that. That's too fancy for my taste.
Brexit?
How much
Maybe
is
you
it?
just can't. How much is it?
How much is it? It is.
How much is it?
It is a rare item. And so that'll set somebody back where.
Get some of the
where's
thousands.
where's my D10? You're looking at 16,000. Because rare items are 2d10 times 1,000. Wait. Yeah. So he goes.
Very pretty, but that is a bit out of my price range.
That's fair enough. I don't really have anything more than that. And the Empire did take those.
How much would this knock off of it? And I would hold up the cloak I got.
The cloak? He goes, let me see it. He looks it over. He goes, I'm sorry, little man. Probably not much.
Not much.
Well, that's a bummer.
Not nearly enough to cover the price, but a small chunk of it, maybe.
I appreciate you showing it to me, at least.
Here, I'll let you hold it.
Ooh.
Look it over.
Just blasts his head off like the Terminator.
Yeah. Yeah, will it happen?
Bias in the eye.
It's not loaded. It's not loaded, and it does take as long as an actual musket to reload. But
reaching for powder.
Most firearm accidents happen the same way. It wasn't loaded, I swear.
But yeah, no. So it's not loaded, but it is hefty. And as soon as you grab onto it, you kind of go, but you can't. Unless you want to kill him and steal it, but that's up
I-
to
Yeah.
Checking alignment
I
very
would-
quickly.
you.
Yeah, I'm not a good character, but no.
But yeah, so he takes it from you and puts it back up on the wall, and he goes, "Is there anything else? I also buy magic items for people. I know you. Yeah, he holds up the dagger and he goes, "I know you like trading. Good practice. But I do buy stuff from people. So if you want something to, I can give you a good amount for it.
Got
Take it
any
off your hand.
knickknacks?
What do you mean by knickknacks?
Things.
Things? Well, I have a couple of
Get
small
some
things.
bubbles.
He holds up this kind of iridescent stone, and he goes, "This is a cleansing stone. Basically, if you just take some time, you can remove dirt and grime from your garments and your person. Pretty useful.
Like you
That
just
just
use the
sounds like a
stone
bar,
to
so-
scrap it.
No, you just use an action, and in 1 foot diameter sphere, you are completely clean, head to toe.
Does that dry you off as well?
No, it just removes the dirt and the
Crap.
You'd still be wet. But I also have this, and he holds up a this small little metal disc that has a inscription of a feather on it. And he goes, if you fall at least 20 feet, you can slow yourself down at a very good rate. It is a feather token. If you fall at least 20 feet while this token is a person, you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage.
Is it a one-time use?
It is a one. As soon as you land, it becomes not magic. Yeah, so it's a one-time use.
Yeah,
But it is a common magic, so it is. And then he brings out this this whistle.
I was gonna ask if he brings out a bottle of Boundless coffee.
Brings out
No.
a whistle.
No.
You see, he has this whistle that's carved from this transparent crystal. And you see, it looks like a tiny dragon curled up. And he goes, "This right here. If you blow into it, you can, and you're at night. It allows you to do something that most of the locals wouldn't like. Raise the dead." Basically, if you blow into the whistle in darkness or under the night sky, it allows you to cast Animate Dead. Target can be affected up 10 feet of soft earth. And once you use it, you can't use it again for days, but it remains magical.
For how many days?
7. So a week.
Huh.
Is that like an uncommon or?
It's an uncommon magic. So you're looking at minimum 200.
Reading what that spell actually does.
Oh, Animate Dead?
Yeah.
So do we lose control of the undead after the one day that?
Yeah.
Every 24 hours, you can blow into the whistle to gain control of it.
Okay, so we can use it once a week to create it, and then we can maintain it, but it's by tooting into it.
Yeah. So until it dies, if you keep blowing into the whistle at least once a day, you resort control over it. But what the thing is you can technically cast it one day, wait 7 days, and if that zombie hasn't died, you can raise another one. But you just have to keep blowing into the whistle every now and then to reassert control.
Well, I'm interested.
You're interested? Okay.
That's the kind of knick-knack I'm talking about.
That's gonna set you back around 500 gold. And he kind of holds it out, and as you're thinking it, he goes, "It's all the way from Aurora. Dwarven make. Huh?
I kind of give him a bit of a squint, and it's like, you bastard.
I can tell by how pale you are you're from there.
Made beautiful by underdark crystals.
How much does Rio have?
How much is the whistle?
No, how much do you have?
Enough.
Okay.
How much do you want to raise dead?
Seems like a really good thing to have. He said how much for it?
500. 500.
450. Listen, he's got me with the tagline. I just want to bring it down.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Mhm.
13.
13. He goes, hey.
Yeah.
480.
Deal.
Good man. And he gives it, and he'll take that 480 gold from you.
Oh, I know I got ripped off.
You did. But you have now the Night Caller whistle. You can look it up.
Oh, it's an actual item?
It's an actual item. From the Yawning Portal. Shottle had this item. The little man with, a little grape on toothpicks had this item in his
He was
inventory.
the worst.
He was the worst, and I was waiting.
That's just another reason why we shouldn't have trusted Shottle.
I asked Evan, hey, is there a graveyard nearby? And he goes, probably not. I'm like, damn. I was gonna go to a random graveyard at night, blow the whistle, raise someone's family member from the dead, and walk away. It was a good plan.
I'm still pissed that I had to believe your fucking lead bullshit.
It was stupid, but the rolls don't lie. But anyway, he pulls out one final trinket. It's a necklace. And he goes, this one, it allows you to cast a spell. Not anything too fancy. It allows you to cast the alarm spell once a day.
How much?
How much?
So it turns out I've disappointed my mom again.
No.
Because she just came bursting in. It's like, you have to try this shot. Because they're drinking. It was a Murphy's Law Warheads. So, and she's like, okay, you gotta try this just a little bit. I tried and yeah, it's pretty good. And she's like, the fuck you mean it's pretty good? You're supposed to be crying because of how sour it is.
That's funny.
Like, I'm the fucker who drinks lemon juice straight. Like, it's not gonna affect
You
me.
what?
Mother, I eat salt.
Motherfucker, you're gonna get an ulcer.
I love salt and I love sour. It doesn't affect me.
You need to stop.
Either.
You can't make me.
Start drinking margaritas.
There was a point in my childhood where my parents had to hide that little lemon juice thing that looks like an actual lemon.
Jesus, dude.
Looks like they had to hide the little fucking shit stain from the.
You're looking at 400 for that. For the night.
The alarm spell?
Yep, it's a first level spell.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to not have to worry about getting, snuck up on at night. But,
it is an uncommon item.
Yeah.
You can cast it once per day and regain use at the end of a short rest. Not once per day, once every short rest.
I think I'm gonna have to pass this time because I really want muscling.
Fair enough. And he puts it down. And he goes, well, that's all the trinkets I have. Is there any... And he looks towards the rest of you. Anything else you need? Before I try and find this one a sling?
Do you have any boots?
Yeah, you got any boots?
I do have boots.
Any with the fur?
A couple of them do.
Yeah, with the fur.
The
whole I
club
got-
will be looking at her.
Fur, we can get the whole magic shop looking at her.
She hit the floor.
Next thing you know.
He has a couple of boots. He goes, well, these, and
You're back.
he holds out these very like gingy and old-looking boots, and he goes, these are very good if you want to give someone the slip. Basically, puts them down on the ground, and he goes, if you walk, you leave tracks of something not your size. So maybe a bigger footprint, maybe a smaller footprint.
Interesting.
These are the boots of false track. And he goes, and that's all I got.
Ah,
pretty
okay.
much. Nah, I tried to sell these up. The only boots that I
how
have.
much?
But, these
how much will there be?
would be 40 gold.
40.
Yeah, not
I-
they're not the most fancy thing, but they're good in a pinch.
I mean, you could do better than that, right? Like, you could do it for 20.
My goodness.
I still got to make a profit on it.
You're still making a profit. I mean, look at those
Not in like
boots.
a racist
They're
way,
ugly. Look at her armor. They're not gonna match at all.
Well, no, I mean, with his armor, maybe, and he points at Shelk.
I mean, Shell, do you really want these boots? You're sneaky enough.
Mutedly.
You're right. I'm sneaky enough.
You're right.
Okay, listen. I will be able. I drop it to 30. How about that?
Hey, what is he selling?
Boots of
No.
false tracks. Basically, while wearing these
that's not-
boots, you can
that's not
choose
what
to
I
have
said.
them leave the tracks of like those of another kind of humanoid.
I've seen a few pair of these in my time, and I've seen a lot better pairs, and they went for like 25 at most.
I mean, I don't typically leave track.
27.
I still think you could do 20.
I can assure you, I won't. Roll me a
Well,
persuasion check.
I guess nobody's better. I guess you know, no sales better than you know, whatever. So
What?
I don't. I'm
Fucking
getting confused.
You flashbanged me.
Yeah.
What's that persuasion check?
I'm not rolling anything. I'm just. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, he goes. Drop it down
I mean,
to 23. Take it or leave it.
I guess you know, 20 gold's better than nothing. So I guess we're leaving.
Shame. And he grabs the boots and puts them under the counter.
Is there any chance I could buy one boot for 10?
What the?
I'm
back.
terribly sorry, but they do come as a pair.
I mean,
Okay,
would be
then I'm
that'd
not
be a-
interested.
Oh, one boot for 15,
Yes.
No.
and then a buy one get one free.
I'm going to, and you see he puts the boots under the counter. He goes, I'm going to look for the rat man's sling. I'll be right back. Oh, yes, man. You. My bad.
It's fine.
Did you need something?
Well, I was going to ask about spears, but
I got a couple of them. What's fitting your fancy there? Something to stab better, or something a bit more utility-wise?
I'll take a look at whatever you've got.
Give him a spear wrench.
If you do, I'll stab you.
You see, he has a he brings out a +1 spear, and then what looks to be a this kind of it's a short spear, but it has like a jagged hook at the end. So this one, and he describes the +1. He goes, but this one is a hook spear. Does a little bit less damage, but has a nice thing of tripping enemies.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. This one is also magical.
And what does that one do?
The hook spear? Well,
Yes.
so this one, and you see it has like these nice red like metal inlay across the hilt and the hooked head. He goes, this is a hellfire hooked spear, forged with infernal iron.
Is there any kind of perception check that I can
Sure.
make?
Perception.
Poggers.
Haggers.
23.
23. You do see with these veins of red, glowing red. He's telling the truth. It's fashioned with infernal iron and traces like veins of fire. He goes, it sheds a nice little light in a 5-foot radius.
Veins of fire.
But it does have a very, I mean, the question is, how bad of a are you?
How bad of a what?
How bad of a person? Because this one has a little innate ability, at least so I'm told by the person who sold it to me, that if a person is done in by this weapon, they are straight sent down to one of the 9 hells, where they are kind of get a fast ticket to damnation. So I'm told.
Maybe we can go back for that vampire after all.
A vampire what?
What?
Huh? There's a vamp.
Just on vacation in Bleakboro.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, there's a vampire.
Yes,
I doubt it. Bleakboro is fucking.
I thought about fixing the place. Thought about it.
Oh, I mean, I'm not all one for letting people rot, but I'm sure the Empire will get to them eventually and maybe kind of help them out. Anyway, which one you taking?
I like that hooked spear.
You do?
Yeah.
What?
How much of a pretty price am I looking at?
You're looking. I don't really know what it does, and perfectly honest, he might have lied to me. No, you can test it. 200 for it.
Yours.
So now it's yours, and he hands it to you. So with a hook, with the hooked short spear, it does 1d4 damage.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's was it the hooks? No, the hook spear isn't the fire spear, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, the hooked spear was the infernal one.
Okay.
The other one was a +1.
I like the infernal. Sounds nice.
Well, yeah. But basically, with the hooked short spear, on a hit, if you want to forego dealing damage, you can attempt to trip them and make them fall prone with a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the allure of a short spear. It deals significantly. It deals 2 less damage basically on average.
But it trips.
But it trips.
Okay.
And it goes off of your strength and proficiency bonus. So what's your strength?
My strength?
Yeah.
My strength is 12.
12. So +1 And then your proficiency bonus is at level 5 +3.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a DC 12 to trip somebody. But I don't really, because it's a light weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you could use your dex instead of your strength. So, but it's 200 for the Hellfire hooked short spear.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, cool. So that is sold to you. Do you have a way of looking it up, or do you want me to see you?
I should be able to look it up.
Cool. It's called the Hellfire hooked short spear. Anybody else buying anything? No.
I got
Cool.
what I wanted.
Cool.
I mean, I would buy those boots, but they're just too expensive.
And they'll continue to be that way. I'm going to look for the for the Ratman Slain. I'll be right back. And he goes into a back.
Question.
Well, while he goes down to the back, I'm gonna lean into Zeshi's ear. Go grab the boots and dip.
But
I hear
they look bad.
You
I
do
was
hear
hoping
it.
you would have some.
What the fuck, Tobias?
Listen, we could get them dyed, clean them up. It'd be nice.
Can I make a stealth roll to be
This is
quiet? Fuck's sake.
Very unlike you.
Okay. I'm gonna be like,
yeah, it
okay,
is. Hold on,
if you
what
want,
am I thinking?
if
Thank
you want them
Boston.
this much, okay, I can grab.
No, stop.
No.
Thank you. No, thank you. You put me back on track. Thank you. What the hell?
Are you alright, man?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm on
You're
your,
evil.
I'm on your shoulders. Other side, I'm on like some sort of pedestal right now. I'm climbing down.
This motherfucker's literally on his high horse.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was me. I don't know what.
Can I insight him?
Sure.
'Cause this is very. He hasn't been the same since he started ranting about stabbing people in the face.
Do you see
That's bad.
Do you see that out loud?
No.
Maybe
Yeah, that was a bad roll. That's a 3.
You're just as shocked as Tobias is. I have no idea.
What the fuck?
Can I?
Can I make an insight?
Yeah, I
Sure.
feel like he's been different since Bleakboro.
It's been earlier than that.
Bleakboro, really?
Yeah, well, like I feel like it's amped up. It's
If
escalated.
everyone's- Oops.
Back in Rosna, he
Guess
was
what?
saying some weird shit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when he had the
after-
dream where he's like, "I should stab people in the face, see what it's like."
So, type your insight checks
Sure.
into the.
Honestly, Rio is just kind of trusting and is thinking he's always been like this. It's just he got more relaxed around us, around Rosna.
And
In
that's
Tobias we
that's
trust.
when Rio gets stabbed by Tobias one day.
Are we going to?
Rio just fully believes.
I believe this is his
Tobias
normal.
is a sociopath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tobias
so,
is a dark urge.
So 18, 17, 16? If that's what I'm looking at? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's definitely started acting a lot more odd since Razna. And it's just slowly escalated. There's also a slight demeanor change to Tobias. Like he's not like cowering anymore. He's holding his head up and a little bit more of a a confident step to him. But then it's quickly like replaced with normal Tobias.
Are we gonna have to kill him at some point?
If I can't kill him, I'll make you guys kill him. Easy. No. But no, there's definitely a kind of an increase. And specifically for you, Akira,
Ooh.
in Bleakboro,
you recognize Tobias' sufferings from extreme PTSD. He was an accountant and got attacked by a purple dragon, and then fell into a cave and was attacked by goblins, and then got teleported into the ocean and attacked by spiders.
there is a moment where you're kind of thinking over the kind of like Tobias as you've known him, right? You don't really, all of this could be typical Tobias. You don't really know what typical Tobias is. But thinking back to Bleakboro, when you were on watch and you heard and you were following that person when that person ran away, Tobias got up quicker than the rest and was really like knew a lot more than someone who was asleep. And he was also the one who pointed exactly where the vampire was as soon as you guys got out and were looking for him. Like, dead on. That's a bit odd.
Okay.
But yeah.
Did he get real Tobias get napped?
Did Tobias get body snatched? Is Tobias the new Crank?
Did we leave behind Tobias?
I don't need this.
Turns out, real Tobias died in that fireball explosion in Razna, and this has just been a clone. But yeah,
Clone bias.
soon enough.
Body twos with Tobias' different ages just floating in them.
Soon enough, the proprietor, the dwarf, comes back up. He's holding.
Hey, I'd like to apologize for my behavior. That was uncouth of me, and I'm very sorry.
No, I've had worse.
I don't know where that came from, and it was unlike me, and I'm very sorry.
Well, you nearly had me.
But if Zesh, if you want the boots, even though they are kind of ugly, I'd be willing to throw 10 gold your way if you want them.
Nah, honestly, they look trash.
Okay,
God.
I'm not gonna worry about them then.
I'm not gonna lie. The person who sold them to me, they are in fact very ugly, and I'm trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
But I also bought them for far more than they're worth, so I kind of need to get my money back for that one. So that I'm selling them at the highest I'll go is 27.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Mr. Ratman.
Yes.
I didn't find a sling. However, I found these two things. And he holds out these two lead bullets for slings.
Okay.
He goes, these are called walloping bullets. They're a bit common. However, you hit somebody with them, and you can knock their ass to the ground. Basically, if you hit a creature with his ammo, they must succeed on a DC 10 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
How much are they?
Whoa.
For both of them, 20. For both, 10 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? For both of them, I'll take 20. I'll pay 20 for it.
Man, yo.
Appreciate you.
He hands you the walloping sling bullets, which you can look up.
I'm looking at it right now.
And he goes, and that's pretty much all I got for you. Is everyone else? Any business you'd like to conduct?
I'm satisfied.
How much did you say that warning sling was again?
400.
Okay, yeah.
You can
the
pass
same
on
price
it.
as the scroll.
Oh, no, that's the necklace. He was talking about the sling of warning.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm saying it was the same price.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
They're both 400.
Yeah.
So
same effect.
Yeah, I'll pass for that.
You're gonna pass on it. Fair enough. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, and if you ever need more magic items, I should be restocking my supplies in the next coming days, if you're still around. But enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well. Once again, I apologize. I don't know.
Ah, you don't need to be sorry, little man.
I don't know
You're
what
good.
got into me. I was just a little.
It's my turn.
Well, you might need to, if you're feeling a little bit unlike yourself, you might want to go visit the Three Kingdoms Inn. Get a pint of ale. Be good.
I don't know. I think drinking was part of the problem. I wasn't really a big drinker, but I've drank more in the past few weeks than I have the 7 years I've been alive. So.
Are you going through withdrawals?
I buy maybe I should go drink.
I think maybe the Alchemy Emporium, maybe Alara could help you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has like some cure-alls.
Do they have something stronger than alcohol?
No, like cure-alls for like addiction.
I thought maybe I should start going down. Okay.
Cocaine,
No,
gunpowder.
I mean, if you want to go down the ride of drinking more alcohol, sure. I mean, I'm a dwarf, so I can't really dissuade you from that. You know, do what you wish.
You got like 13 livers or something like that. So
I don't think we have that much, but
I don't.
We definitely do drink a lot. Yeah. No, that's fair. Anyway, pleasure doing business with you.
My dad's a halfling, and they said they got 3 hearts, and that's why they're so kind.
By the way, honey, that's real. There's exploding cocaine in this world.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I remembered.
Yeah, there was exploding cocaine at one point.
Gun coke.
Gun coke. Yeah, my bad.
Amazing.
I forgot about that.
D&D.
Anyway, D&D baby. You guys were, I think, you guys found it. You had some people were like, I really want to try it, but I think you guys just used it to explode things. You guys didn't try it.
No, I kept one on me.
You kept one on you.
Yeah, and then I did like little baby bumps, and then eventually used it to blow something up.
Yep. Anyway, you guys leave the Mystic Eye.
Do want to talk about the substitute?
Sure.
Zesh, do you want to ride on me?
Oh
Maybe
Christ!
get on my shoulders, and I'll try to carry you.
I don't know. She was
if
into
you
that
want, you
dwarf
can
guy.
switch.
I don't know if I can carry you. We can certainly try.
Yeah, we can try. If it doesn't work, you can go back on my back. So,
Yeah,
you know.
I am also like almost 3 feet tall,
Mm-hmm.
and but yeah.
Okay,
I'm ready.
it's gonna be fun. Let's try.
Yeah. I'll like ready myself.
Yeah. What's your strength?
13.
13. Roll a athletics check with disadvantage.
I have a question. Can I lucky this for him?
Oh.
Come on.
6. I will say
would have been an 18.
You hold her up for a little bit, for like 5 seconds before your knees kind of give out and you fall.
Nope, I'm going down. Oh, I'm going down.
Like,
Hey,
you
that
guys
is better
see
than I expected.
Oh yeah.
his kneecaps bow out and they start shaking violently.
Okay.
So, someone catch her! I'm going down.
You see his eyes behind his glasses almost kind of protrude from his head under the strain, but then he like Zess, he collapses, but you land on your feet, so you're just kind of standing above him as he's just on his stomach.
Just standing on Tobias while he's laying down.
I didn't know Tobias was into that.
Tobias is into that.
You're kind of squishing me. Can you get off? It hurts a little bit.
I mean, right now I'm just staying on top of you, but I'm not putting any weight on you.
Yeah.
Chill.
Don't worry, I can keep going. I got this.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Yeah,
again. 1, 2, 3.
You can't get off the ground.
Okay, I'm just gonna lift him on the ground and put him back on my back.
Yeah, Tobias, you close your eyes to try and like put all your strength into lifting her, and then
Farts a little
suddenly
bit.
you feel you feel light as a feather. You're like, oh my god, I'm lifting her. I'm doing it. You open your eyes, and you're on her shoulders.
Oh. Yeah, I'm back on top, baby! You all are peasants! Bow down! No, this is bad. I'm back down.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding. That was fake. You know, you did no. This is good. But no, we walked a good chunk of this city, Zash. You know, payment paid.
Okay.
So let's
Looking
go.
forward to the future payment.
Yeah.
Isn't he dead?
Maybe next time, instead of like riding on your shoulders, you carry me like a baby or something. I don't know.
I don't know about this one.
Or like I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
The
Maybe
future.
have you ever seen one of those little baby carriers people wear and they carry their babies on their chest? Maybe you can put me in one of those and I can just like.
Or maybe next time you can be again dressed up as a sheep, and I can just walk you like on a leash.
No, I just had an
With a
idea.
cow.
I like to imagine this is where we're walking to the next place we're going, wherever that is. So what we do is, Akira, you need to buy more guns. Sorry, but we're gonna have to. This is gonna be a group project.
Are we outside of the shop?
Yes.
Who said anything about buying guns?
Good point. Good point, Ezra. So we get guns. All right. Possibly one large one that I'm able to use and not blow my fingers off with, or two really good ones that I can shoot in two hands. I don't know how to use them, but you know, I think with enough practice, and you know, when I finally get that urge to bloodlust, I could, you know, I just start blasting. Anyway, so Zesh, you get a baby carrier, you know, where they put the baby in the front, and I sit there with the guns. So you can run around, hack and slash. You can summon your person, your brother. I think they are.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's my
you can
brother.
summon them. You guys can run a hack and slash. Meanwhile, I'm in the baby carrier and I'm just blasting.
That's actually interesting. Right? Yeah, we'll need to get that baby carrier.
This is you know, this is just a project, baby. Oh, hey, look, we're here. Where'd we go?
Yeah. So, Rosa, you wanted to do something. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say, do you think maybe those researchers in the woods be something we could investigate? Since
Absolutely.
they're from the they're from the Imperium, whatever.
Might save us a long trip.
Assembly, right? So they might know something about, you know, the thing. And you know, since they're studying nature magic, maybe they know something about Rio's fucking bullshit.
Oh, that'd be nice. Maybe I could.
I got no other leads really.
Yeah.
You got. Let me just quickly. Okay,
to get us out of this territory.
Who wrote it as Brexit?
I don't know.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
It's Brexit
I will
time.
say they are camped out around here. That red X. So,
Oh God!
like, what?
Sorry, Discord just updated their mobile app.
I know.
Yeah,
I saw.
Josh, I hate it. I hate
It's
it. I hate
ugly.
it.
I gotta
Get,
see this.
get fucked, mobile users.
It's harder to navigate.
It's harder to navigate, and
It
it
feels like a shit mess. And
It's cluttered.
It feels like the Steam app.
Yeah,
I don't have a Steam app, sorry.
Oh, it's awful. Don't ever use it. Anyway,
you install the Steam app once to use the authenticator, and that's fucking it.
Pretty much, yes, sir. Anyway, so which store are you guys going to next?
We were going to the alchemical store if there was one.
Okay, the Alchemy Emporium. Yeah, you guys find a this kind of 3-story building with a very active chimney puffing out. You guys walk in, and immediately, who's the first person to walk in?
I'd be up for it.
Yeah, you walk in,
Careful,
and
wants
you are
to be here.
immediately like, as soon as you walk in, you feel something brush against your face as you kind of impact a bunch of herbs that are just hanging over the doorway. You kind of have to go as there's just a shit ton of stuff hanging from the ceiling.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, sorry. I meant to take those down earlier.
No worries. Sorry.
Hi. I'm coming. You see a kind of a squat human woman, wearing like this kind of cream-colored dress, hair up in a bun, with this large kind of dark brown apron, and she's just walking briskly over to all of you. She pulls up these spectacles and kind of blinks at all of you, and she goes, "Oh my, there's a lot of you. Hi, I'm Ilara, to the Alchemical Emporium."
Hello, madam.
Oh, look at you! Oh, it's been a while since I've seen an owlin. And you are a fine, pretty one.
I would have thought otherwise with the name of another place in town.
Oh, no. Silas is just... He thinks owls are wise. And tell you, he's not far from an owlin. He's a bit bird-like, that man. Anyway.
Aarakocra?
No, he's
Might go
just
pay
kind
him a
of
visit.
bird brain.
Okay.
Kenku?
No, he just really likes telling stories and goes on long-winded tangents.
He's not a bird.
He's not a bird, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I love your feathers.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. What can I help you with? Potions and others?
Yes. So me and my friend here, we're both kind of alchemists by a little bit in our trade.
How exciting!
And I recently lost my entire recipe book, so I'm trying to replace some of them.
Oh, that hurts. Yes. Of course. What do you need?
What do you have?
Oh, well, quite a bit. Healing, resistance. Anything specific so I can narrow it down?
I would love some healing.
Healing. Potion, recipe, or otherwise?
Recipe and maybe otherwise.
Okay. Yes. So I have a couple of healing potions. Common and more. You want more powerful healing potions? Because I have a superior and some greaters. If you're looking for more, bang for your buck. And I'm sure. And she pats her apron. She goes, "I have a recipe for a greater healing potion. Where? Part with."
How much would you charge for the greater healing potion?
Recipe or
Recipe, sorry.
Recipe. Around 25.
Yeah,
25
I
gold.
would gladly pay for that.
Oh, here you go. And she hands it to you. So add that to your inventory. You can now, if you have all of the, I'll get you the alchemical ingredients later, but you can now produce. And as you have the stuff, you can now make them.
How much for the actual potions?
How much for the? She goes, "Well, I have 2 greater healing. 100 each." Are you in drastic need of them?
We are butting heads with quite a few things on our travels.
Oh. Let me guess.
Yeah, we kind of need it. There's a vampire after us.
Oh.
I don't think he's after us.
Oh, I have a couple of things that might help with that if you do get bitten. Nothing too potent, but stuff that can, pause the side effects.
Yeah, lay it out, and the supreme potion would be nice because there's a.
I have only one.
Yeah, how much?
8,000.
That's a horse.
Well, that's out of budget.
It took a while to get all the ingredients.
Oh no,
Yeah,
we've been
I
traveling. I
get it,
totally
it's
understand.
fine.
God, and I know we're a trading hub, but trying to get people to part with certain ingredients is just agitating. And I'm not one for adventure. No, I am not built for it. However, I feel like sometimes I just have to do it myself. It's insane. Anyway,
How
if you are...
150 for both greater healing potions. You know,
150 for both?
as a bulk deal.
For both graters?
Yeah.
I was going to sell you 100 each.
But
You said 150 each.
no, 150 for both.
Roll me a persuasion
Like
check.
75 each.
Yeah. Okay. Me as the DM thought you said you increased them by 50.
13.
She looks at you. Looks at all of you. She goes, "Oh, who am I to deny some budding adventurers? Here you go.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Greatly.
150. Oh no, it's they're a pain to make, but you know, if I know my potions are going to help someone, it is worth it."
Truly a lifesaver, you are.
All right, I'll keep one, and who wants the other?
Yeah, who wants the one greater healing?
Come on.
How much is it?
44
I already bought
plus
it.
4.
Oh, how much healing?
It's 44 plus 4.
Money wise.
Oh, money?
I already bought it.
He's already bought it.
Oh.
Would you like me to hold
He's-
one?
Yeah, he's asking if who wants.
Okay, I'll give it to Ezra then.
Ezra, you get one greater
First
healing
person
potion.
to say something.
Hold on, I have a bunch of healing potions.
Yeah, because you need those, but I'm
Yeah,
holding this in
I
reserve
need
for
them so
emergency.
badly.
No, you don't.
I'm bleeding, so
Is-
heal me.
I'm just
is
gonna
there-
haste you now.
I'm just going to use a spell. I'm not wasting this.
Is there anything else I could get you? I do have quite a bit. I have a bunch of common healing potions, and I have a couple of resistance potions. Recipe. I need to make copies of those. So I can't really give them to you now. But and as she goes on this tangent, you guys hear the door that you came in, just burst open.
Oh, jeez.
And you guys immediately whip around.
Oh yeah, just
And you see you see a bronze dragonborn. Am I cut out?
No, you're fine.
You see a bronze
bronze
dragonborn, around maybe 8 feet tall, wearing just this
Jesus.
eclectic mix match leather armor with all these different like vials that kind of litter pockets and this bandolier of what looks to be bolts for a crossbow. And you see as he comes in, his entire left side of his face is just brutally scarred. The
Oh,
skin
shit.
is black and dead, and you see the eye, instead of being a cloudy white, is just a milky green.
I
That
think
kind of
milky gray,
milky green.
milky green.
And you see he's holding something on his shoulder and like carrying it. And he opens his eyes and goes, "Oh, did I interrupt something?"
No, I think
Yeah, he's
I
like in a
think
bit
you
of a
need it
rush.
more.
Yeah.
You see Alara go, "Oh, Alistair, thank you for finally bringing that in. Put it over on the counter. I'll get to you in a minute. I'm sorry. And try not to spill blood." And you see he's carrying this this very rock kind of creature. Instead of like skin, it has like these protruding stones. Clearly dead. And he just slumps it over, and as he walks past, he just goes, "Pardon me?"
Do these wounds look recent?
No.
Okay.
But you see, he's not using his hand on that side. Like, it is just there.
What do you drop off?
Yeah, roll a...
yeah.
roll
I was just gonna
roll
ask.
me a nature or history.
Let's go, nature.
Oh god, I'm just rolling like shit
No.
constantly.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All my dice are betraying me, dog.
Rail. And then Ezra with a nat 20 for Ezra.
Everything sucks.
This is. Oh shit! I'll be right back. So,
Gotcha.
I have to give a dog a pill.
Yep.
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
I hate that I was muted because I said it at the same time as you. I'm so angry.
It would be awesome if we just all disconnected right now and Jakai just goes.
One of these dice is just not gonna betray me. I swear.
One of
That's
these
what I
dice
say every
rolls.
session.
Come on, I have a +4.
Yes. Yes, I roll a 14 now, but don't worry. I'll make sure that it's 5 next time when an official roll comes.
This is the one. Let's do it. Fuck.
Shit. I didn't even roll. 13? Okay.
Halfier, once we are out of here, of course, I'll be letting you copy the recipe over.
Recipe. Kara has
back.
discovered a new recipe.
I'm
Recipe?
And you'll come back.
back. What did everyone else? Did anyone else roll
Most
anything?
likely.
So we got Ezra, Rosalind, Akira, right? Anyone else make a check?
What kind of check again?
What were we rolling for?
To figure out what creature he brought in.
History or
Wait,
nature?
are we,
History or
are
nature?
we
or
allowed to
nature?
make checks?
Some
If
kind
you
of
want.
weasel.
No, it's a gangly looking creature.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's some kind of weasel.
Like 12.
I saw that.
Weasel is like a river rat.
So Alfier, Shelk, Akira, and Ezra, all of you recognize this to be a mud method.
Wait, is this a rock gnome? Is that why they call
Like
him that?
method, as in like
Method.
meat.
Method. Like a tiny little elemental creature.
Mud Muppet.
Yes,
Method.
basically.
I like your mud methods in my neck of the woods.
But you see, it has been it's been slain. It has a gigantic hole through the chest. But he just kind of goes, me? Lays it down. He goes, sorry it took so long. And you see Alara go, oh, don't mind it, Alistair. Get yourself cleaned up. And you see he is actually covered in mud. And he goes, okay, terribly sorry again.
Oh, no worries.
And he kind of makes his way into a room. And she goes, terribly sorry about that. Alistair is a bounty hunter, and I allow him to do a couple of things for me, and he's so nice about it. Anyway, potions. What do you need? Anything else?
He's so nice.
You don't happen by chance to have the recipe for a common healing potion as well, do you?
I think so. I need to go check. Hold still. And you see she makes her way up a flight of stairs. I thought I gave you. Was it you or was it one of you bought a recipe from?
So far, I have
from
potion
Rook
of
Harbor.
acid resistance and a greater healing potion recipe.
Okay.
I bought a recipe and then I instantly gave it to Fallen.
I asked for a recipe in Rook Harbor, but you said there weren't any alchemists.
True. Okay, yes, and that's how you have acid resistance because Halfier gave it.
Yes, I swiped it from Halfier.
Okay, yeah, but she comes down, and you see she does have a recipe book. She goes, oh, here you go. For common healing potion. That will be around 20 gold.
Gladly, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
There's a spinach scone in there too.
I remembered a few of the ingredients. I picked up some of the ingredients for these, so I was hoping I
Oh,
could finally complete
That's good.
it.
That's good. That's very, very. They are fiddly things to find ingredients. But is there anything else that I can help you with? Any
Yeah, do you have anything that would make me not want to stab people in the face? Rosalind brought that up back at the magic shop and said maybe the alchemist would have something that would make me not want to stab people in the face.
Fucking Christ.
I mean, I haven't had the urge to stab people in the face for a minute, but
You see, she takes a very cautious step back.
Also from a jumping.
He's afflicted
No.
with, well, stress.
We're on a journey to find him some medication.
Stress. Oh, are you?
I apologize.
Are you over anxious, stressed?
see,
I think he's got PTSD.
I don't
Too
know.
many
I was
close
in a-
brushes with
I was
death.
in a caravan and I retell the entire adventure so far.
He
And that's
does
how
a
I
puppet
ended up
show.
here.
Oh, she's absolutely enthralled and listens to your every word intently. Even Alistair comes out of the washroom, drying off his singular hand because he's like not he's not moving the other way. And he's just he listens also, just towering over you and this very squat human lady just listening. He seems also intrigued. But she goes, "Oh, yeah, I can't. I'm afraid I can't fix PTSD. However, I can fix you up something that'll calm your nerves for a little bit."
I mean, I think alcohol does the same thing.
Oh no. Mine comes with a lot less drawback. If that makes sense.
Okay, how much is it?
For you, I'll do it for 2 gold.
A tankard of ale only runs 1 copper.
I'll put 2 gold on the counter.
I'll be right back. Let me just brew it up real quick.
Hey, it's part of the question, but what happened to your arm?
You ask this to Alistair?
Yeah.
He looks down, he goes, "Oh, I had a run-in with a very nasty bounty, and they did this to me."
Oh, is it still is your arm still attached, or is it like mine?
It's still attached, but all of the nerves are dead.
Ah,
I just didn't have it amputated because I would feel odd without.
no, fair enough.
They used some type of venom or poison on me that I did not know.
Ah, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah, surprise.
gotcha. Okay,
My
Oh, anyway,
well, if you ever do, there's a very good prosthetic maker up by Dicha. That's where I got this one made.
oh,
Well, Pa got it made for me, and it's got inner machinations that work to a strap, and you get moving digits and everything. So
oh, that I will actually. You see, he reaches into one of the many pockets on his leather armor, kind of puts like this little notebook on the counter and grabs out a pencil and writes down the information that you give him, and he goes, "I'll keep that in mind. Thank you."
yeah, no problem.
I'm terribly rude to me. I'm Alistair Thorne.
Oh,
Okay.
nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. And he holds out
Tobias
his
Tomoto.
good hand. Shake you.
I'll shake his hand.
Very nice to meet you, Tobias.
Ah, you as well.
Oh, what brings you to Brimstad? If you don't mind.
I just retold the story, so that.
Oh, that's what brought you here. Oh, fortunate. But it sounds like one hell of an adventure, though.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, he kind of looks up and looks up from Tobias to the rest of you. He goes, "Oh, terribly sorry. I already introduced myself. You heard me introduce myself. I'm sure.
Yes.
Myself again. It's lovely to meet you."
Yes, nice to meet you.
You see, he kind of just stands there awkwardly, kind of unsure what to do, kind of goes back, like waiting for Alara to show up.
Jumping puzzle.
Have you
and
ever
then I was
stabbed
like,
someone in the
"Is
face?
Jesus Christ.
Quite a few times, yes.
He said,
Do you think
"Ah,
I should,
died."
and that would solve my
Well, he
problems,
didn't
or should I
scream, he
not?
went,
No. You stabbing people in the face to make yourself feel better is never a trait. It never does it in the end. Maybe for a short while, but not in the grand scheme of things.
I wish
You
we
know
just
what?
had some holy water to splash on this motherfucker, just in case.
You know what makes me feel better? Wood carving. I've gotten into the habit ever since I lost the use of my other arm, but I've started carving, and it's calmed me down.
I'm gonna actually go. I'm gonna go and knock and see if I can't join Alara really quick.
Yeah, you walk to the room and you knock on the door. She goes, "Come in."
Thank you. Gonna
Oh.
shut the door behind me, and immediately hushed voice, and I'm gonna mention what I mentioned to you in DMs.
Oh shit.
See, Tobias, you fucking scared him off.
She goes, "Oh yes, quite yes. Have a couple of made. Need them now?
How much?
Ooh. She kind of looks at you and looks kind of how like scared and like a little bit
Look,
nervous you are.
I'm not sure. It's a hunch, and I
Yeah.
would rather clear that hunch.
She goes, for you, dear. I can part with one for 50 gold.
Gladly. You've been overwhelmingly kind to us, so.
Is it
I will have
is
to
it
do
about
that.
the one I think of?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Probably a good. It's good to be cautious.
Might be a waste, but better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. And on that note, I'm done. And she holds out this tiny mug full of this kind of clear, semi-green colored liquid. This should make your tiny friend a lot more calm and less stabby.
Okay. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it.
Watch it do the opposite and just like fucking goes
turns him into Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. Yes.
He's still yet to enact any kind of violence against anything.
Yeah, but he just thinks about it so much. But Akira comes back out with Alara, and you see that all the while Alistair kind of just pulled up a stool and has just been sitting there awkwardly, unsure how to talk to any of you.
Anyway, that's when if you go up there and get the prosthetic arm, you can swing by the family farm and get yourself some honey. They got some honey made meat, just a bunch of honey products, and they're absolutely divine.
I do like honey.
It's so good. The best the best honey you ever had. This double toe bean farm is just absolutely just divine.
I will make a trip up there. It's on the itinerary.
Yeah, you really should. Even if you're not going up there for an arm or whatever, just to go up there and experience the bees. They're very friendly.
Honey is the #1 way to save money on your next online purchase.
Oh my gosh.
Coupons too, yes.
Use promo code Tobias20.
Nice. But yeah, he
use promo code plans.
Alara comes out and she hands you the mug filled with the liquid, Tobias. Just take a drink of that.
So he drinks the whole thing.
You drink the whole thing? Good. You kind of blink for a little bit, and you're like, I'm still not sure if that worked. And then suddenly, you all see, you still don't think it works, but you all see Tobias. His head starts kind of wobbling back and forth. Kind of like a child trying to fall asleep, but trying to force itself to wake up. Like, wait, I'm not tired. I am. I'm not.
You good, buddy?
Great. I'm not tired at all.
You're nodding pretty well.
You feel like you could do anything. You're not scared. What's
hey,
scared?
Do you have a second story? I feel like I could fly.
No, no.
Tobias,
Um,
you cannot fly.
But you do feel hella calm.
Good. Nice.
What'd you
He's
give
go-
him?
Oh, a couple of some diluted leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I thought if I handed him something smoking, he'd be a little bit scared of it, so I gave it him in liquid form.
Oh.
He should be fine, but he's gonna be like that for a couple of hours. Make sure he eats. Thank you.
Hey,
Make sure it happens.
Rosalind.
Yes, Tobias.
You know the copper scales that come in? I think they look really nice on you.
Mm.
That's
Thank
all.
you.
You're welcome.
That's very sweet.
Anyway, it was a pleasure doing business with you. And if you're still in the town, I would, probably I will have a couple of recipes written up, maybe in the next coming days if you're still around. But you're always welcomed.
Rio, how come you never compliment my scales?
They look very nice on you.
It's
you.
because he's probably intimidated by it because it's such a power move. Us dragon people are strong.
You see Alistair kind of look at you, Rosalind, and he goes,
That was close.
he looks at you, Rosalind. He goes, "You got scales?
Oh yeah, I'll unwrap the bandages.
What color are your scales again?"
Copper. Acid.
Oh,
Blah, blah.
they are nice. They've got a nice shine
Thank
to 'em.
you.
So you're half dragon.
Yeah, my dad's a dragonborn.
Hey, you don't see many half elves being half dragon. Pretty cool.
It's a more recent thing in Oromir.
Oh, my family came from.
Mm. It's a lot nicer now.
I'm sure it is. Sure it is. And he kind of just sits there, and you see his feet kind of kicking, like just unsure how to make. He is not making any eye contact with any of you while he talks to you. He does not know how to socially interact with most people. But you see, Alara goes, "Well, it was lovely to have you.
Yes.
Pleasure doing business. Come
Yes.
back if you ever need anything."
Yep. Thank you for your generosity.
Yes, thank you.
And you guys leave.
I wanted to see the bookstore.
Gotcha. So you're gonna go to the Wise Owl.
Yeah, I want to see if we can figure out anything. If there's maybe a book that for any kind of clue of what's going on with Rio, or maybe the orb or the guys coming after his Magus Arcanum.
Yeah, I also want
Wait,
to look for the stuff on me and the wooden
Magnus
part.
Arcanum is the magic school in Orhamir, not the
Okay.
group that's coming after you. It's the Mechanist
Mechanist.
Arcanum.
Yeah, it was an Arcanum.
Yeah, but fair enough. I'm glad you remember the other thing.
Wait, so is it Arcanum or Arcanum? I get
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
not
Either
sure.
or,
Depends on what
Okay.
region you're from, is how you say it.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay.
But like Arkansas and Arkansas.
No one ever says Arcanum. But yeah, you guys go to the bookstore.
Or Louisville or Louisville.
Soviet Kansas. Da, comrade.
Dude, Soviet kid.
Da.
Dude, did we get like a
Da.
name for the thing for Rio? I don't remember.
Or Rio, no.
I'm good with events,
It's
not
related
names.
to sea hags, apparently.
Your mom see hag.
Usually these are what he said is a curse usually bestowed when making a deal with a sea hag.
Yeah.
But you guys make it to the bookstore. It is a squat 1-story building. But you guys walk in, and you just met with rows and rows of bookshelves. A couple of guys walk around a little bit, just searching, and then you all kind of see a middle-aged human man, white hair, and these large glasses and this beautifully trimmed goatee. Ah, customers. Hello, everybody. I am Silas. Welcome to my bookstore. How may I broaden your mind
Hey.
today?
What's up, Silas?
Oh,
How are you,
I know
man?
that look.
Yeah.
Alara gave you some very nice calming things.
You got any
Hey, I
picture
have some
books?
very colorful. I have colorful
Yeah.
picture books. Do you want those?
Yeah, let me go look at them.
Yes. And he gives you a stack of illustrated books, and you kind of just sit down and look at them.
It's like a paint
You wanna,
scale, so it's just individual color pages.
you
Yeah.
wanna know a secret, Silas?
Why not? I love story.
Oh fuck.
You wanna know what my favorite colors are?
Ooh, do tell.
My favorite color is blue.
Ah,
But I got a lot of other favorite colors.
favorite.
I like red. I like white. I like green. And I also like black. Those are my favorite colors.
Oh, very, very lovely colors.
Those are my favorite colors. I love those colors. But blue is my favorite.
How much?
Why
do you
does
like
he
the
sound
color?
like he's going through an existential crisis right now?
Kind of
He's not the
is.
only one
Fucking
picking up
a-hole.
I'm good.
I don't know. I feel like everyone who went through their
Good.
first high knows exactly what the fuck he's
I'm
feeling
gonna,
right now.
I'm gonna need you to give me like 15 minutes with these picture books, all right?
Of course.
Thank you.
How can I help
Goodbye.
you?
This,
rest.
I was wondering if you had any literature dealing with maybe sea hags.
You are. I do. Follow me.
And also on the hush hush, and maybe anything about the Mechanus Arcanum.
You see, as he's walking to find you books of sea hags, he kind of stops and turns ever so slowly.
El Hydra pulls a knife.
I might have fucked us. I'm sorry.
What's the chance both bookkeepers that we've met are part of it?
No. You just gotta say the phrase before him. It's fine.
Say psych. Say psych.
May I ask who's asking?
The asker.
Just a curious reader. I don't fucking know.
I can see what I do.
Can I incite him?
Sure.
If he's fucking plotting evil.
Yeah, okay, do I know that? I
Fuck me. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yes,
all
Akira?
shit. It's all shit.
You could also roll me an insight, Kira.
Got them inside checks.
Everything sucks.
13. He's cautious. 18. He is.
Can I roll too?
Yeah, you guys can roll. Yeah.
Alright.
Would like to.
You have to declare whether or not you want to. I can't just assume.
Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no, you're
just
fine.
kinda tired.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
So what are we trying to figure out?
Whether or not if he's part of the people who are after you.
Oh,
well.
We can make this a little bit easier. Let's cast Zone of Truth real quick.
That's not suspicious.
I was gonna ask while they're talking to this person, am I allowed to just go through and look at the books?
Sure.
Will he be able to see it if I cast it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does tell them they are where they're under the effects.
Yeah, they know that they are under the effect zone of truth. But I will say before you cast it, Zesh and Ezra.
I'm gonna go see what's gonna piss him off.
He's not. He's cautious, but he's not plotting evil. If that makes sense. He just knows the name.
He knows it's a problem.
He goes,
I
can see what I can do.
All right, then calm emotions.
You gonna cast calm emotions on him? You can if you want to.
Think he'd be aware? Isn't he aware of that too?
I'm looking up the spell. I'm just double checking. Let's see.
I mean,
I don't.
they don't exactly have any names, and the only one who is well, I guess.
I don't think that's necessary.
It'll be fine. I'm sure. It's fine.
Calm emotions. Each humanoid in a 20-foot sphere on a point within your range. If a creature fails a saving throw, choose one of the. You can suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened, or you could just make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile with. So you're just gonna make him indifferent if he fails. Phantom.
Shit.
I mean, if he's
What
hostile
was
to
it?
if he's hostile to you, you can just calm him down. He's not gonna be hostile no.
Well, he's not hostile right now, so
Yeah.
So keep it on the back burner.
If things go wibbly wobbly.
But yeah, so
timey-wimey.
he goes.
Wow.
You want the book on the sea hags first?
Yeah, that's the more pressing thing.
Follow me. And he leads you throughout the bookshelves. But he does grab a singular, very large tome. He goes, "May I present you to the history of sea hags and their dealing?"
Okay.
This gives you a rough estimate of people who have survived sea hag encounters, plus people who have survived making deals with them, as well as stories of people who have saw what happens when they fail to meet the deal requirements.
Any stuff specifically for Nedera in here?
For Nedera, I can't, without reading it over, I can't really say, but it's a very eclectic group of recount. So, I would presume Nedera's. Is there anything I can maybe narrow it? Do you mind giving me? Do you want to know the ecology of them, their anatomy, their
dealings
workings?
is what I need the most.
Dealings. Anything more specific than that?
I guess just what their deals entail, maybe the type of things they want the deal taker to find.
Then this book would be for that.
Yeah. Guess. Shit, and I guess one on the anatomy probably might come in handy. Worst comes to worst.
Well, that would be this one, and he grabs kind of a smaller tome that's on the same shelf.
How much for these?
10 gold.
Fair enough. I'll take them. 10 each, or
10 overall.
Okay, shit, yeah.
And as you say you take them, he very slowly hands you, while not breaking eye contact. Slowly hands them.
Hands what?
He hands the books to you very slowly without breaking eye contact.
Okay, I'm weirded out, but I'll take them.
As soon as you grab them, his hands are immediately peeled back to his body, like he's like, okay. As for your other your request, it's a bit difficult to find book, as I'm sure you know, why, but I could find you something. It will take me time.
Would help.
It will take me time to find it, and I'm sure you and your organization are very adamant on time to get these things. However, it is difficult.
Organization? What are you on about?
I'm sorry if I assumed. But you asked for the books on the Mechanus Arcanum, and he whispers that last bit. And
Dude, if it's too much issue, I mean, I won't press the matter.
Are you saying that you're not a part of the Arcanum?
No.
Oh! And you see he just immediately demeanor of scared, cautiousness just drops. He goes, "Oh, thank heavens! Oh, God! I thought you."
no,
Was
yeah.
it,
I mean, if we were, we wouldn't need the book on them.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I pull out the badge.
Okay.
She isn't.
No. So I can. I have a. I don't have many books on it because the Arcanum had all of them near but destroyed.
Okay.
Um,
Gotcha.
but I can have a couple of histories about about artifacts that the Arcanum are very interested in.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I can give you that, but I will say it does come with a target of some sort.
Yeah. I mean,
The Arcanum are very, very. They want to make sure that no one else is interested in what they are interested in.
well, it's a.
Too late.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Do it.
If you're not afraid, I can go get it.
I mean, we already have the target, so I'm not afraid. But no, I feel like it's too late. We're already leading a trail. If he gets asked, they're gonna.
Do it.
Yeah. Let's get the book.
Stay right here. I'll go get it. And you see he turns and quickly just bolts in upstairs.
Uh-oh.
To go find it.
It's one of the
As
few times I wish I was evil, because
as for you-
goddamn, I just created a loose end.
as for you, Shelk, you're roaming around the library on your lonesome. Is there anything in particular that you want to look for?
I mean,
Beauty
nothing.
bags.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Blue fag.
Can I get a book on?
The entire series of One Piece.
The Percy Jackson.
I don't
book?
even remember what I was gonna say, but you know what? Yes. I'm just gonna look for various
Young
books
adult
that,
novels.
I've completely forgotten what I wanted to find now.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
Do you have?
It'll come back to me. I'll ask later.
Out of
The
curiosity.
shop owner is not currently in the.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But he will be. So Shelk, can you make me a perception check?
Oof.
15. As you're looking over the tomes of the all these different tomes, you're like, okay, this, that. You see something rush past the peripheral of your eyes. Something quick. Do you turn to face it?
Yes.
You turn to face it, and all of a sudden, you see the bookstore, but everything is see-through, and in a shade of almost infinite light blue. You look at the bookshelf in front of you, and you can see right through it to all of your friends down the multiple aisles of books, and each of them are also ghostly see-through.
I'm gonna turn my head around and see if I can spot.
Oh, yeah, no, as soon as you turn around, you see him. You are face to face with Ruminap.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hey, buddy.
So happy to see you.
Likewise. What's going on?
We were thinking you could tell us. Exactly. If you
We?
have any clue.
A clue on what specifically?
Come on, Shelk.
You mean the
You should have some type of clue.
I mean, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I'm not so sure the others would like me to talk about that. You know.
We felt a connection with you. You are part of our plane of existence. Where do you think you are?
Oh. I mean, I thought I was in the bookstore.
Yet you are. But yet you're not. You're in the plane in between. What is that?
Your guess is as good as mine. This is the first time I've seen
No, it's
this.
not.
It's-
You
Oh,
were shunted through it not so long
Oh.
ago.
oh,
Vaguely familiar.
oh. I mean,
Tell us.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I
You
don't
can.
know what. Can I?
Yeah. You were in the ethereal plane.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that I don't know if I can trust him to tell him that. Right now he's freaking out.
You feel very. He wants you to say it, but he
Alright.
already knows.
Alright,
He
alright.
wants you to recognize it.
Fine, fine. We are in the ethereal plane. Okay.
There we go. Is that so hard?
I mean, you freak me out, so yes.
We freak you out. And you see he just he walks around you with one step. Just whoop,
A
walks
little bit, my good sir. You are
See,
very
right there.
My God.
I know, I do it.
Shell. You don't know what you are. What you can be a part of.
No, I do not, and I think right now I would like it to stay that way. Maybe, probably.
Oh no, you don't. Shulk. You
You're not
have untapped potential. And we smelled it on you when we first met.
Cheese.
Jeez, yeah.
What can you do? What do you think is the precipice of your abilities?
Shulk's gonna like reflexively like swallow, and he's gonna start slowly backing up again.
You see, you slowly back up, and he reaches out a hand and just grabs, like just gently, doesn't like grip, but just gently puts a hand on your head. You are fighting what you can be. You need to embrace it. And he grabs your head and throws you forward towards a bookshelf. And you brace for impact, but the impact doesn't come, and you open your eyes and you realize you are outside. You went through the bookshelf, through another one, and through the walls of the bookstore, and now you're outside.
Am I just floating in the air?
You kind of come to a gradual stop, but you went through these objects.
Oh.
Try it. Come on.
Alright. You know what? Fine, I will. And I'm going to turn to him, and I'm gonna back to the bookstore, and I'm gonna kind of run back in. Do I just run into the wall?
You're gonna you kind of close your eyes, and you run forward, and you move through all of the objects back towards him. And as you walk towards them, you just don't feel anything. You phase right through them.
Okay.
Now, how does it feel?
Like I'm walking through air. Can the others see me?
Oh,
Yeah.
not in this plane.
Not in this plane.
Not unless I want them.
You want them to.
For
You
now.
have control over this plane?
Not of the plane itself, no. But over a few pockets. Shelk, you
Yes.
can too. What you just did is not limited to this plane of existence. That is
Here
what
we
we're
go.
trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
You just have to trust.
I will try.
He stands up straight, which is gigantic. He's been leaning down to make eye contact with you.
Alright.
He looks and he goes, "You will be useful in the times to come. You will not. This won't be the last time you see us. Goodbye for now." And you blink and he's gone, and you're back in the bookshelf, and nothing's blue. But Liam,
Yes.
you can now use your face step ability.
Okay. I'm gonna kinda. So Shulk takes a minute to really think about what's said to him. He's gonna kind of pick a spot since he's alone. He's gonna try and focus on being there. He's gonna close his eyes.
Are you making sure there's objects in the way or not?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You're looking at a bookshelf. You kind of peek around it. You're like, okay, I want to go to the step or like the floor behind it.
Yeah.
You think for a moment, and then suddenly you're there, on the opposite side of the bookshelf.
Shulk's getting some ideas.
Huh?
What?
Boss Man would have loved if I had this ability back when I was in the Syndicate.
Probably.
1 second. I apparently didn't copy my face step, even though I could have swore I did.
Womp womp. Anyway, but for the rest of you, Silas comes back down, carrying a very large book, and he hands it to you, and you read it. It is the history and artifacts of early Nedera's history.
Mm-hmm.
This is an extensive, rough recollection of what happened before real recorded history of Nedera. And he puts a finger on it and he goes, "This should not leave your person under any circumstance."
Understood.
Or you'll have the Arcanum breathing down your necks within seconds.
I believe they already are.
I wish you luck.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. How much?
Oh, there's my face step. I did copy it down.
I am not going to charge you something
Really?
that might have signed your death sentence.
Well, I appreciate it.
I'll give
Good
him
luck.
5 gold.
I will take that.
Let's shove it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Go buy you a dime bag, dog.
Yeah.
Right now, the bag of holding has the sphere, this, and a bottle of wine.
Nice.
Perfect.
You know, a good Friday night.
Yeah.
Good
How to-
shit.
I have something on.
Yeah, sure.
Shopkeep, do you have any idea of where I could find information on a wooden heart? Seems
heart?
druidy to me.
Oh. None of the books I have mentioned anything about a wooden heart. However, you might want to check with the druids of Nimsea. They run the place, so bet you they could tell you what's woodsy and wooden hearty.
Nimsea to the north?
Wooden
Yes.
heart.
Lovely.
Sounds like we're headed that way, anyways.
Oh no,
And
That's-
Nimsea is the big city.
it's the city. Yeah.
I'm guessing the druids would be somewhere in here. I wonder where.
Oh no, they're in the city.
Huh.
They run it.
Urban druids.
First, a quick request. Do you have any have a book of the herbs of Nedera by chance?
Yes.
I think it might help speed up the my collection. If I just
Of course. And he grabs you a herbalist survival guide.
Thank you. How much for it?
5 gold.
5 gold. Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. Anyway, if that's all, I would feel a lot safer if you left my shop.
Yeah, that's a fair deal. Thanks again. Hopefully we
Sorry, I
didn't
made
injure
it
you.
feel so dangerous, man. I'll see you around. There's a bunch of crubs in your books you may wanna read about. But the
What were
munchies
you-
and
what were you eating?
I just started to get into the rations, man.
Christ.
You guys leave the
Dry
Wise Owl.
jerky, man. This stuff is salty as hell.
Where do you guys want to go next?
It's good.
I wanted to inquire about horse and cart.
Okay.
Don't we already have cart?
Yeah, but I
We
mean,
can
we have
have
like a
two.
small shitty one that's not really meant to carry like 8 people and
Yeah.
a bunch
You
of gear.
guys,
We need to get an omnibus.
are
And
you
it's
getting?
also not covered.
It's also not covered. Do you want to get another horse?
Yeah.
And then
Right.
a car. You want to get a covered cart that can be
Yeah.
pulled by 2 horses.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like a wagon.
Yeah.
More so than a cart.
So yeah.
Maybe a go-kart.
Very very easily.
I know the horse is 50.
Yep, 50 for a draft horse. And for a wagon, you are looking at for a covered wagon, 75.
Okay. So I'm left with 15 gold, baby.
Money well spent.
Can we pop into the Ranger's Haven?
Sure.
I need bullets.
I need bullets. Hurry up,
Yeah,
run.
you walk in and you see you see a gnome fellow. Bright red hair, a tiny little wisp of a mustache. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello, welcome to the Ranger's Haven."
Hello. I use guns, and I don't know. For some reason, I just thought maybe I should check here.
Oh,
for
and
bullets?
you are a smart man because yes, I do. We do carry a variety of guns and ammo.
Here in Bristad, we endorse fishing with dynamite.
Gonna take a look.
You're gonna take a look. Okay, well, you have. He has a couple of things of normal ammunition for your pistol. A couple of things of +1 ammunition. And a weird look, a 2 weird looking bullets.
What are these weird ones? I have to ask.
Oh, those. Just something I've invented. Me with my brother, Oren. They're fun. Maybe a bit of a test. Fun. You see, and he picks it up, and it is a slightly chunkier bullet. He goes, "This is what we call the arcane net projectile. You hit a creature with this, it doesn't deal damage, but it creates a lovely little arcane net around them. Compact. The net is stored in a tiny little demiplane until upon impact."
A banish bullet? What the
That
fuck?
sounds amazing.
So you see, and he grabs the bullet, holds up his hand. He goes, "You fire the bullet," and it makes an impact with impacts the bullet against the palm, and he goes, "It makes impact with your target, either an animal or otherwise. Then it activates the little trigger inside the bullet that then conjures the demiplane, summoning the net that then shoots out of the bullet around the target, hopefully ensnaring."
Those sound quite amazing. I imagine they come with quite an amazing price as well.
Oh, well, yes, they are the prototype. But these are the successful prototype. Each one is going to run you at least 80 gold.
Oh.
All right. I think at this time I'm probably going to skip on those. How much for the normal bullets?
Oh, normal bullets. Are you buying them individually or set?
How much is how many come in a set?
5, 10, 20.
20s.
20. That will be 20 gold.
20 gold. Do you have multiple?
A set of 20? Yes.
Yes. You mind if I buy 3 of those?
Yes. So it's
Thank
20
you.
per 20 steps.
Yeah. So 60
60.
total.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. That'll set
You
me
see,
off
he
for,
kinda-
set me for a while.
He just kind of, with a very comical frown, grabs the 2 prototype bullets and puts them back on the counter.
Don't let me mistake you. I love the sound of them, and I
I
hope
know everyone likes the sound of them, but no one ever buys.
I'll buy one.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll buy the other.
well, that's 80 gold from each of you.
Okay.
So, Fallen.
Now I'm just
Please.
gonna pass it to. I don't know how to use this fucking thing.
You throw it really hard, right?
Okay. No, I'm just gonna give it.
You shoot this,
Akira.
and the target will have to do a dex save based off of 8 plus your dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So when on a successful hit, but since it is working off of the net rules, they have to take their action to get out.
Okay.
So they can't get out of it, but they have to waste an action, and they are considered restrained while in. But as you buy them, you just see the shopkeep kind of hops up and down like excitedly. He goes, "Oh, Orin's gonna be so happy that we got our first customers with his invention."
Once I use them, I'll have to make sure that if I swing by, I'll let you know how they go.
Oh yes, and please, the Clock and Quill, my brother owns that. Go over there if you have to tell him that it is a success, and if it's not, don't. He'll be very, very sad. And my brother is a very emotional man.
What do they do over at the
Imposter
Clock and
syndrome.
Quill, anyways?
Hmm?
What do they do over at the Clock and Quill, anyways?
Oh, he's an inventor and a scribe. So he sells magical writing implements and different clockwork gadgets that he invents.
Oh.
A couple clocks and stuff. He also helps with those. It's been out of business for a couple of days because, unfortunately, some of his blueprints were stolen. We're working with the town guard to figure that out, but so far no luck.
The town guard.
So sorry to hear that.
Oh yes, no, he's very distraught because he doesn't know which ones were stolen. because he has so many, and he's terrible at organization. So none of his inventions are, world.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Everything should be fine.
Wow, Rio, not saying bless you to.
I said it at the same time.
It's
I don't
okay.
know, I
Of
didn't
course
hear
you
you.
did, love.
No one listens to me.
Do you listen to you, Devox?
No.
Bless you. Sorry I'm a little late.
Okay, Tobias.
But yes, is there anything else I can get you?
I think that's all I need for right now.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
If you have any of more,
Got anything that makes explosions?
will you go and tell the town guard?
No.
Do we look like
Absolutely
we'll
not.
tell the town guard?
I don't know. Some people are untrustworthy.
You know, if I
Fair
had
enough.
known that was a question I could
I'm,
ask, I
I'm
would have
not.
asked it.
I don't have
You're not
enough money
cops.
for it.
You see, he reaches. It goes down behind the counter, pulls out a metal box, lifts it open, and you see it has like one of those foam inlays to specifically hold something. And there's a kind of this bronze bullet.
Oh, baby.
This very bright orange bullet. And he goes,
That's a
he
deal. 10
gently
gold.
picks it up. He goes, no, you're not going to get 10 gold for this because this was a bitch to make. This is what my brother, Levin, calls the last resort.
All right. How about this?
Hmm?
This a nice cloak. And
No
10
trades.
gold.
No
Are you
trades.
trying to give them?
No trades.
No trades. I'm terribly sorry. But
What the heck?
let me try to sell
I'm
you
gonna
this.
wrap you up in the cloak and carry you.
This bullet is one of a kind.
There.
If fired and it hits a projectile, well, let's just say it can bust and potentially take out a city block.
About butts.
As it does 8d6 worth of damage in a radius.
Oh.
It's
And
just
anything-
fireball.
Pretty much. But it has a longer range because it can be fired from a rifle up to 200 feet. So you can snipe a guy with fireball. And he goes, this will... we have only ever sold one before. 250 gold piece.
So I got 20 gold to fork in.
I don't have the money for that. I'm sorry.
Oh
I
my
just bought a
gosh.
home.
Although, remember, we did buy 2 previous bullets, right? So
How much is the bullet?
250.
and with us buying the previous 2, it's like we already paid
I am terribly sorry, ma'am.
75 of
Me and
this,
my
right?
me and my brother spent over 3 years developing 2 of these and countless hours and gold of our own. You will have to pay full price.
I'm curious. Will you tell us who you sold the other one to?
Oh yes. Oh, where? Oh, who? Oh, Dragonborn fellow. Alistair.
Oh, Alistair bought it.
Oh hell, that's why it had a hole in its fucking chest.
Oh no, I don't think that.
Oh no, he
bullet would have
bought
done
it. He bought it a couple years ago and used it to great effect.
Oh, okay, Jesus.
If I remember specifics, the mayor tasked him taking out a goblin tribe up in the mountain. Well, he took a rifle and a scope and caused an avalanche, wiped out the goblins, and turned in the bounty. Done and done.
Was
Of course,
was the
he
avalanche
couldn't
on purpose?
tell the mayor.
Was the avalanche on purpose or just because he fired it?
He fired it. Specifically at the goblin camp, and, well, the ramifications of that is, avalanche. However, he didn't... If you use it, you can't tell people where it
Where
came
you
from,
got it.
because it is... Me and my brother will go to jail almost instantly. It is highly illegal
This is a war crime.
Oh, yeah, no, anything within the 30-foot radius is incredibly incinerated. Like, gone.
Okay, we can make a deal. I won't tell anyone if you sell it for me for 240 gold.
No.
Let's not threaten the nice man. He's been
I-
very kind to
I
us.
I implore you.
300.
Jesus Christ, Jeff, please stop.
Do you want me
Can I-
to just go to guards and tell them what you're doing?
No,
That's
if you go and tell them and I see you walk out that door, I will be gone before you can even say the word wait.
this is not a time for your patented
Yeah.
negotiation skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to anger this lovely
Please
man.
ignore her.
we might come back and buy that.
No,
Yes.
wait, no. If she's gonna plan to tell the guards, well, guess what?
Please, can I
You
persuade
see,
him? Please
he
ignore.
reaches under the desk. I dare you to walk out that door right now.
She has a very dry sense of humor. People just don't get it. I think she's autistic.
Oh, don't worry. My brother Oren is too. Don't worry. But
Please don't take it personal. She's not
you're
going to tell
you're-
anybody.
You're not going to tell the guard.
She's
No.
not going to tell anybody.
You see, he takes.
Yeah, why would I tell to the guards? Like, fuck the guards.
He
Unless
lifts
they
his
give us
hand
money.
out from under the desk, puts it back on top.
He's going to pull out a fucking gun.
Oh
Oh no! You
Even
fired the
worse.
gun under the desk.
Even worse, he was going to make this entire shop disappear with a single push of a button.
Oh, I thought he was pulling the shotgun under the desk tactic.
No,
Goodbye,
he will
kneecaps.
nuke the shop.
Yes. He activated the missile defense
Secret
system.
about
Take
me
him-
and the guards
He
is
won't
that
go
the
back.
guards hate me as much as their wives love me. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, sweet
I don't-
spicy.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
any of
like-
the
I
guards
like you.
here.
I like you. Well, anyway, and you see he closes
There.
the metal case of the bullet and puts it back under the desk. Trust me, no one's going to buy those anytime soon. So if you have the money and you come back, then it'll be there.
I will keep it in mind. Thank you.
No problem. And like I said, if those are a success, then please come back and tell, because then we know that his blueprints are actually credible. Oh, by the way, I should tell you, and I should have told this before I took your money, but there is a chance of failure with it.
Mhm.
Not a high chance, no. They're like the final prototype, but there is a tiny chance that it could just not work or do something serious.
What do you mean by serious?
I probably
go.
What do
in the
you
gut.
mean
So-
by
so-
serious?
we were out testing the bullets, hunting animals, and let's just say we shot at a deer to rope it, and the net came out of the dimension a little bit too quick, to the point where we didn't see it, but the deer suddenly stopped. Turns out,
Cubed it.
too bad the net went through the deer, and then the deer was in pieces.
Oh,
So that was early on. That was really early. However,
Yeah.
there is a slight chance that it could happen again. Slight. So
Great, we get to explode.
So I
No,
would if you are really adamant on like capturing somebody and this is your last resort, sure.
okay.
But just know
appreciate it.
that you might have like several cubes.
For a future idea, if I may throw it in, I say double down on that idea. It'd be a perfect for crowd control.
We have
Just imagine
no
that. You've got a entire tribe of goblins running at you. You fire that, net just shreds through them.
Christ.
See, I like the way your brain works because that is exactly what Oren basically said when he created the nuke below this desk of bullet form. The last resort, that is actually his.
Say what
Secondly,
now?
secondly, we have technically, he did the magical, like, science behind it. We have no idea how that happened. None of his calculations expected the net to go sonic speed and slice through the deer. We have zero idea how to fix it, where it came from, hence why it may happen. We could work around it, but we can't find it.
We just gotta skip over the fact that he said nuke.
Don't question it. Anyway, it was lovely meeting you.
What's a nuke?
Lovely meeting you.
Have a nice day.
Have a lovely day.
Oh,
And remember, if you even tell the gods, all of you would be dead.
Sounds
Gotcha.
good. Won't happen.
Oh,
Yes, tiny man.
I feel like we would already be dead if you pressed one of those buttons.
Would this be a good place to sell ranger supplies like arrows?
Yeah.
Maybe these sling bullets. Maybe this short bow.
Yeah.
Maybe this really shitty short bow.
Yeah. So what are you trying to sell? The short bow,
10 arrows and 80 sling bullets.
So it would be you would get 80 and then 10, so you're at 90, and then the short bow cost. Find out what a short bow cost. I think
it's 90 there.
Short bow is 25.
Okay.
Wait, no, that would be 80. Yeah, so you're at 90 plus 25.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bad at math.
115.
You're at 115. He gives you 115.
Thank you, kind sir.
Oh, no problem. Hey, question.
Answer.
I don't want to generalize, because I'm sure that's a bad way to start. Are you part of the syndicate?
I mean, I used to be. I still occasionally talk to my boss man.
Hey, I know she has a bounty. But does the bladed mist work for you still? Because after what she did to Alistair, I feel I'd like to see what she did. What she used.
She was the one who did that?
Oh yes. He went out looking for her to get that 20,000, but I don't know what she used on him, but I'm intrigued. I would love to know.
Well, I mean, if I ever find out, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean, so you're saying you never knew her?
Not personally.
White rat folk? White fur? Kind of a brazen, like, angry attitude.
You see, all that's making me think of is like half of my family, so.
Oh, well, fair. Fair enough. Anyway, I'll stop bothering you, but...
It was, but, no, I promise, if I find out what she did...
I mean, she might kill you.
She seems
very,
Nah, ratkin. To ratkin, nah. No.
Yeah.
Ratkins stick together. Big family.
Big family. Oh, good. Kind of the same with us gnomes. Big family. Anyway, I'll stop bothering you.
You have a good one, kind sir.
You too. And you guys leave.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
What are we gonna name the new horse?
Yeah, you do have a new horse and a covered wagon.
Let's name the horse. I don't know.
Blanche. My
the
favorite
Winnebago.
golden girl.
That's good.
It's not Blanche.
I know.
It's Rose.
If you're talking about Betty White's character, it's Rose.
Yeah. But Blanche is a good name, though.
Blanche is a very good name. So is there anywhere else you want? It's like semi late into the evening by the time you get out of the Ranger's Haven.
Out of curiosity,
like
what's
we-
the general vibe of people on the streets?
Not it's a calm loud, if that makes sense. It's busy.
Yeah,
It's business as usual.
No panic.
Yeah.
All right, because like
no panic, but you do see the Celestial Thread soldiers are kind of like there's very few of them, but they are making like they're patrolling around the town. They are guarding places. And you haven't looked, but there's no like and also not any for the Celestial Threads either. There's no churches here.
Yeah, they're not.
No
they're
churches
not
at all.
They're not
No one
pulling
to
a
worry.
Razna.
Not that you can see.
Can I go
but there's,
looking
but there's
for
not
one?
there's not even one for the Celestial Threads, so they don't even have a church here either.
Okay, so it's more of a they're expecting people to mostly just be passing through here.
Yeah,
Not
it
many
is
to stay.
a trading hub. So yeah, people just kind of pass through.
Yeah, so rather than violent conversion, they're probably just gonna be like, "Yeah, we're in charge now."
Yeah,
and so that's probably why people aren't panicking.
the people of Bristad don't care who the fuck's in charge as long as they get their money and their trade in. That's they are on the border of 3 different kingdoms. They're going to get their money one way or another. And if anything,
they're the Swiss.
War will make them more profitable. So they don't give a fuck.
I think we should like maintain our head start on the approaching army and just start heading up to Nimsy.
I mean, we got the card already, right?
I mean, it is fairly late.
I mean,
Yeah, but do we want to risk getting trapped in the town?
Yeah, I'd say camp because like what we only had like a 10-hour head start.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we probably used the most of it. So let's just go north.
And they're coming from Razna originally, so.
Well, the ruins of Haverstead, if I remember correctly, like they're around there.
Haverstead was not in ruin, but was smoking.
I mean, how far can we get out before we'd have to stop?
Not terribly long.
Even just an hour.
Yeah, an hour is better.
Yeah.
Or an hour away, like at least out of eyesight from the city.
If shit goes down while we're in town, we're trapped within walls.
Yeah. I don't think shit's gonna go down, but someone there might know about us, so I don't want to risk that.
I mean, I feel like if we've been walking around and no one has spotted Rio, I'm trying to remember your name, character's name now, falling. It's
Akira.
Thank you.
Look on the stream.
Yeah, thank you. If they didn't recognize Rio, Akira, and I'm sure no one's going to.
The army might. I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want to risk it if we can avoid it.
The word might not have spread yet.
All I gotta do is take off my bandana and I look like generic human A. I own it.
Yeah, I'm a bit harder to disguise.
So you guys are heading out of Bristol.
Nice.
Before we go. Oh yeah.
At least
you go ahead.
Like tree cover. Okay.
Can I make a survival check to find us a spot to camp out for the night? That'd be more or less safe.
Wait.
Toast was going to say something.
What's up, Toast?
I was gonna say before we go, can we make an attempt to nab the gun?
No. Oh my god.
We cannot
Fuck
steal
you.
the gun.
What do you mean we can't steal the gun?
If the gun is stolen, I will not use the gun.
What?
If the gun is stolen, then who's to say he won't press the nuke button?
Different guy.
Different guy.
Different guy? Okay.
How short are we on the gun?
It's in the thousands.
It's
I'm not helping you. I'm sorry. I spent all my money on a kazoo.
Plus, it's a magical shop.
We're not asking for money.
We're not asking for your money. We're asking for your financial support.
I spent all my money on a spooky kazoo. I'm sorry. I can't help.
Yeah, and I spent all my money on bullet. And stab.
So what are you guys
Alright,
doing?
well, nothing. That's it for me.
Fair enough.
That gun could finance a town. would not feel comfortable using it if it was stolen.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you guys head out through the queue again, outside of Rastad. You guys travel a little bit in the dark. Now, under a covered wagon. Very nice. When it starts to rain again. Gentle, not harsh. Gentle.
Now we are covered. We're safe.
Rosalind,
Yes, Tobias.
this was such a good purchase.
What was it? The cot?
Yes,
I'm
here.
thinking ahead.
Take this. You did such a good job. It
Take-
is 2 silver,
The fuck?
a rations wrapper, and a healing potion.
Thanks, Tobias.
You did such a good job, Rosalind.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to take a nap.
Yeah. You
Um,
should do that.
Are we outside of town?
I'm
Yes.
very sleepy.
Hey, Tobias, before you go to sleep, would you mind just drinking this really quick for us?
What is it? More sleepy juice?
It'll either do nothing or make you feel better.
What is it? Is it poison?
It's not poison, I promise.
Are you trying to kill me? My heart's racing right now. Are you trying to kill me?
Just trust
Oh
him.
my god.
You
Tobias,
can trust
Tobias,
us,
come
Tobias.
on.
You can trust us. You can
Tobias, I thought, do you not trust me, Tobias? After all we've been through?
I trust you.
Let's go ahead and drink this.
And now you
Okay.
stab him in the face.
And now the suicide pact is complete.
Okay, so what are you making him drink?
It
As
is
he drinks it.
The poison.
It is a potion that has the effects of protection from good and evil. So if you are possessed, you shouldn't be anymore.
Nothing happens.
So protection from good or evil. If can you read out exactly what? What benefits?
Yeah. The protection grants several benefits. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect.
Yeah. He drinks it. He's good. Nothing bad happens. He doesn't burst into flames, nor does he freak out. In fact, you feel a little bit sleepy.
It tastes a little metallic. Is there blood in this?
I did not put my blood in it. I can't promise no one else's
Oh.
is.
Tobias, why can you just offhandedly pick
yes.
the taste of blood out of a mixture
I
like
don't
that?
know if it tastes a little. It tastes a little metallic. Usually when things taste a little metallic,
Damn
that's
it, you found the
because it
mercury.
has a little bit of iron in it. Usually when things taste a little like iron, that's because there's blood.
Can I use message to like hum lullabies in Tobias's head to make him fall asleep?
The voices! I was not protected from good and evil.
Rosalind from DC, come dancing, when she dancing.
You slowly start to fall asleep. And in that case, I'd like everyone to mute their headphones.
Oh no.
Except for Devin.
Make their attack
shit.
with advantage.
Wait,
'cause Tobias
hold on.
unconscious.
Why don't
Wait,
you just
so,
block the
question.
triangle
what
below?
you're saying is that you
Because
want
the
us
box
to
is not following.
deafen.
No, I just have a
Yes.
question. Should I just take my headphones off and leave the room so that the stream hears it? Where'd Shell go?
Yes.
I'm just looking now. Where did he go?
Liam went down to private police. Devox, you can just take your headphones
Yeah.
off. And Devin will wave frantically when we're
Yeah,
done.
I'll start
Where's
boogieing.
the deafen button?
It's the headphones.
There it is.
Alright, and so the stream can hear. I'm taking my headphones off.
Bias.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can no longer hear, and I'm putting my earbuds in.
Fall asleep.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
You wake up in the cart. Everyone else is asleep. Your mouth is a bit dry. Everyone, you see Ezra driving. He's currently just kind of continuing.
Hey, where's everybody at?
You suddenly feel a hand wrap around your mouth, and it's this it's the hand itself is like half the size of your head. It slowly turns you to look at it.
Yeah.
And you see a very familiar male black dragonborn. You have gone too far. Lady needs one of her council members back. Wake up. And you blink and you wake up. And for half a second, you look around and people are awake. They're not asleep. You look around and you're like, who are all these? Why am I not in the temple? And then just as quickly as it arrived, it quickly goes away.
I think in that little moment, that +1 longsword Tobias has, I think he would kind of start to reach for it. And then I think he would start I think his hand would grab it and then it would what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know one name. A name finally resurfaces in your head. Of the man you just saw. Draxus Kraton. The Reverse. A council member. You don't know he's a council member, but you know his name. And you know his title. You don't know how you know. You know him.
Yep.
And you can wave everyone back in.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a signal or
Yeah.
Oh, you muted way before I said that would be the signal.
Okay.
We
I
have
was following protocol.
Toast is still muted. Devox. God damn it. The streamer is AFK.
Just piss on him.
Yeah. I opened up Final Fantasy.
God damn it. But so
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I need
Now I want him to press the nuke button.
Toast. Oh,
Still muted.
Okay. Well, they'll come back. I'm gonna need.
Oh, he's back.
Who's driving the cart?
I don't know.
I presume Ezra's driving the cart, or Shulk?
Probably Ezra Shulk.
One of the two with night vision who can do it.
Shulk and Ezra, who wants to drive the cart?
I can drive the cart.
Okay.
Can I make you an animal handling?
Whoa, no, not yet. So everyone but Shulk, roll me a perception check.
Fuck.
And type it in chat.
I haven't had a single good roll.
Tonight.
Same.
I haven't rolled much.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
narrative,
passed
baby.
a single perception check.
Should I roll a slight?
I hate.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Every dice is shit.
But yeah, we got Shulk. Oh no, we got Rosalind, Akira, Halfier, Ezra. We need Zess and
Wait, what?
Perception.
Perception. Okay.
And now we just need Devox. You know what? He's fuck him. He's dead.
Most of my perception rolls are worse than my passive perception.
Akira and Ezra.
Don't be like.
You guys kind of are sitting back. You guys haven't found a camping spot yet. So you guys are just kind of sitting in the covered wagon, listening to the rain fall. Ezra, Tobias is kind of laying down asleep, kind of wrapped up into the cloak. You and Akira both notice his eyes just suddenly open, and there's a moment of panic, like his eyes searching everywhere, and he kind of shrinks down a little bit, and you both see as he goes for the hilt of that +1 longsword for half a second. His fingers kind of wrapping around the hilt, and then he just lets go, and then you see a drastic change, like almost two different people. Tobias' soft expression comes back to him. He just kind of lays there.
It's the one he's carrying in his backpack, correct?
Yep.
I'm confiscating it immediately.
Tobias, you see them grab the longsword.
Damn.
Hey, that's fine. Can I have it back?
No.
You doing all right there? You kind of looked like you were a different person for a second.
No, I'm good. It was good. It was a good nap. I mean, maybe.
Kind of woke up with a start.
I did?
Kind of do that a bit lately. Tonight, you did it when we were in Bleak Burrow with the... You were the first up with the vampire as well. You knew exactly what it was. It was kind of odd how quickly you shot up.
Oh, that was weird. I was dead asleep. I was
What?
yeah, I was snoozing. I don't know. Something told me to get up. Then you were by the door, so
Something told you to get up?
yeah, I don't know. I was just sleeping.
Like
I
a
dreamed.
feeling or like a voice?
A feeling. I mean, you mentioned a voice, and there were voices, maybe.
Multiple voices?
Can I roll for this to see if there was more than one?
Yeah.
Well,
Roll me a history.
Okay, sure. Oh, that's a
And this is in regards to.
yeah. This is it's a 17.
This is voices for exactly what?
What would have woken me up? Something telling me.
It wasn't necessarily a voice. It was
Just a gut feeling then?
an alarm.
Gotcha.
Like a feeling of an exact location.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah, it would have been it was a feeling. Like, I don't know. You know when you're looking for something and like, oh, I misplaced my pencil. And you're like, oh, I know where it is now, and you know exactly where it is. It was kind of like that feeling. But it was really, really hot. And almost like it felt not good.
Oh, by the way, everyone else is hearing them talk about this, by the way.
And then, you know, like, sometimes I will say I do, like, I don't know. There's sometimes voices, maybe once or twice. And then, you know what? I'll shoot it straight with you guys because YouTube been shooting me straight this whole time. Well, this time maybe it was the tea the lady made me drink, or whatever you made me drink. I don't know, but I woke up in the carriage, and none of you were around. But Ezra, you were driving the cart, though. You were there. And I said, "Oh, hey, Ezra, where'd everybody go?" And I couldn't finish my sentence because my stout got grabbed. So I said, "Hey, Ezra, where did every?" And my face got turned, and I got to see Draxus again. I don't know who that is, but I do.
That's
Oh.
that's
Draxus.
my
Yeah.
last name.
Not relation.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, Dracus. My bad.
Oh, Draxus.
Dracus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Truly not relation. I forgot your last name.
Yeah.
Can we make some kind of history check for that? Or...
Sure.
Yeah, history.
Oh,
Uh,
before.
Oh, finally, a fucking
To be
decent
fair,
roll.
I've been rolling pretty well tonight, so I deserved a low one.
I apologize. What was this one?
This is
History.
history if you know the name
History.
Drac.
I wouldn't.
Shock was
But,
likely would.
I know what I am told.
No, I just keep thinking.
like I've
Um,
seen him before, but like that weird feeling of deja vu.
Rosalind.
Yes.
You don't know the name, but it is Dragonborn
Mm-hmm.
in its origin.
Okay.
Yeah, and he told me that I've gone, astray. But whatever that means. Then I woke up, and then Ezra took my sword.
Well, you did kind of reach and grab a hold of it
No, I
before, as
didn't.
you
Hey,
100%
Tobias.
did.
Yeah.
You look over at Ezra, who's holding the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a wisdom save.
Sure.
Talking about having voices in his head is just confirming it to Rio that he always has been crazy and he was right.
William, you're gonna be so excited because out of all these wisdom saves that I've been making, this is the first time I've failed. And I have a negative modifier, but I'm proficient.
You've just been rolling too good.
I've been rolling. My dice have been hot for these wisdom saves.
Praise
That's an 11.
Until now.
When did he sword again?
You look at Ezra, who's holding the sword, and you see it. He's holding it. That's yours. That's not his. And you suddenly feel kind of your body heat up a bit, and your muscles kind of around your arms clench, and you just hear that Dragonborn who was in your dream, his voice scream in your ear. I'm back, Proclaimer. And you want to just fucking kill Ezra for taking that fucking... I need you to roll me an attack. As you go to try and strangle him.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
As you hear this just rolling through your ears, you hear your heartbeat, but you also hear this gigantic echoing roar. Kind of like Godzilla, that type of roar. You just hear that all throughout just in your head.
That is.
Which Godzilla are we talking? Heisei era?
Oh my lord.
Showa.
Were we really semanting this right now?
Yes.
That is not good. That's a 17.
Oh, that hits.
You guys see as Tobias, suddenly with speed and strength that you've not seen, his soft, like, doughy expression is suddenly hardened as he jumps as Ezra and wraps his hands around Ezra's neck and starts squeezing.
Tobias, what?
If Tobias can, I want to take the back. So if I can, like, swivel around his neck and take the rear.
Yeah.
Try to get the advantage.
What?
Yeah, you swing around and you just are now like wrapped around his back like a backpack, and you're just
Not like
oh,
prosthetic arm around his neck, and I'm
Yes.
using as leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tobias, if you don't let go, I assure you won't like what happens next.
I would like my sword back.
You won't have it.
Tobias, the
Can I-
fuck are you doing?
Can I
Can I
can
try to
I
break
try
off?
something?
Sure. Let's start with Devox. What do you want to do?
I would like to Misty Step right behind Tobias and start pulling him off.
Okay.
So just like that immediate reaction of when he starts.
There's a
choking
little
him.
bit of space to.
Yeah.
Zess, what do you want to do?
Like,
wanna smack
if
him?
I just could not smack him, just like pull away his arm.
So,
But you
now
would be
the
helping me
best
trying to
time
pull him
for-
off.
Would now be the time for calm emotions? Maybe.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need Rio and
Athletics?
Zess to both make me athletics.
Should I, since I poofed forward first, should I get advantage on it, or do you want two
You can
separate
get-
rolls?
Two separate rolls.
Okay.
And for you, your Halfear is casting Calm Emotions. I'm gonna need 2 saves from you, Tobias, an athletics, a strength check, and then also a charisma save for Calm Emotion.
All right, cool. I'm going to reaction. Yelp for help. So I have advantage on these.
You do.
Tobias
Oh, not
screams,
20.
but it is a battle cry instead of a yelp.
Oh yeah, you guys hear this roar that's far more intense than you've heard him
Nat
yell.
20 plus 7.
Yeah.
And then Rio, what did you get?
I got 17 plus 5 for 22.
Damn.
For
With
pulling him off.
with the athletics, that is a with advantage is a 19.
Jesus Christ.
20s.
Cool. And charisma save for you.
Let me save.
I don't want to mention this, but he does have the cape as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
The charisma save is a 16.
What's your spell save DC?
14.
You pass the calm emotions. However,
I
Tobias,
never get to do anything fun.
you feel Zeth grab your wooden arm, and despite your strength, you're like, why am I not? I should be able to just ignore this. I'm stronger than her. What the fuck? And your arm is being moved, and you feel Rio grab your shoulders and peel you off. And then all of a sudden, you're like, why is everyone grabbing me? I'm Tobias. What's wrong?
Yeah, hey. What happened? Ezra, you okay? Whoa, hey, whoa, Rio, what happened? Whoa, hey, whoa, what?
Oh, wait.
The hell's
Why,
going
why
on?
did you try to kill Ezra? What's going on?
What? Hey, what happened? What?
You just leaped at Ezra like a fucking spider monkey.
Huh? Hold on, what? No. What? No, what?
Well, that's what you heard, yeah. You just leapt at Ezra and tried to choke him.
Ezra, you
I-
okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Oh
It's
my god.
this.
The dagger that's on my belt, I'm gonna take it off and just drop it. While I'm still being held, I'm gonna like wiggle in Rio's arms.
Yeah, I'm giving you a really strong hug.
Yeah, I'm wiggling, taking off the cloak, and I'm just throwing it on the ground. Reaching like and trying to like pop the buckles. My prosthetic arm falls off. Is everybody okay? What? I don't know what happened.
Now what?
Sorry.
We get rid of the sword.
Is it the
Break
sword,
it.
or is this just a bias thing?
I think this was happening before the sword.
Where did you get the sword again?
I got it off that man
The
in
druid.
the town, the druid fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stabbiness was before the druid.
So if
Yeah.
someone else wants it, they
Yeah.
can have it.
That was
I
in
don't need it.
Razna. He's been like this since Razna.
No one wanted
Mhm.
it, so I just kept it.
It's not the sword, but he shouldn't be holding on to it.
I don't need any of this stuff.
And I'm
Dude.
gonna put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Especially if it's triggering this.
Should
We
we
need to.
should we tie him up?
I mean, yeah, do it.
No.
You got manacles? I mean, by the house, if you got like
I do have them.
time by,
But like, how would we do it? It's like a handcuff.
Why
Like,
was I expecting
would
one of
you
you two
tie
to have
like
fucking
what?
manacles?
Your hand to your
Hey,
leg?
that dwarf was into some kinky shit.
Listen, either Rose had one or Zess had them, or both.
I have.
I got rope.
My goodness.
I
Yeah.
have.
I got rope.
No fuzzy cuffs for me.
They aren't fuzzy.
I know we're on a bit of a mission, but I think we need to try and figure out who those people were who tried to kill you back in. Back in Razna, because they are the only. Because I don't think they're after Tobias. I think they're after whoever else is in there forcing to do all this shit.
I don't know, but he was in my head again, and I heard the proclaimer word again,
Shit.
and then I blacked out, and then Rio, you're still holding me.
Yes, I'm giving you a big hug.
Yeah.
So that dragon was after Tobias.
Tobias, do you remember your childhood?
Yeah, I grew up on a bee farm.
And like
Something
the
tells
names of
me
your
that-
parents and like all like little details.
Yeah. I
Make me a history check.
Yeah. I'll tell him what I know just right now. Yeah, I grew up on a bee farm. I got Pops, he's a beekeeper, and then Edith, she's my mom, and then my sister Rose Petal, and we all grew up on a bee farm outside of Deja. And Pop said he found me and he raised me from a hatchling, and I was born without an arm, and they raised me and they taught me everything they know, and bee farming wasn't in my nature, but I still enjoy it. It's all that stuff.
How old are you again? 7?
I'm 7 years old.
Something's telling me that this is bullshit.
Insight.
Does he?
Roll
Yeah.
insight.
Does he look like a 7-year-old kobold?
You roll me a nature check. Everyone else can roll.
I can't roll nature.
You can roll nature. Well, if you're trying to figure out if he's lying about his backstory or if he's...
I don't think he's lying.
No, I don't think he's lying. I just don't think I just
He
don't
has
think
the
what he's
correct
saying
info.
is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, yeah. Then everyone roll me nature.
Honestly, Rio's just kind of be like, it's been told that kobolds don't live as long as humans, but he's surprised that he's saying he's 7.
Would I
Son
have
of a
like
bitch!
advantage since I got that dragon knowledge?
I got that dragon.
She's got that dragon.
Yeah.
You got that dragon in him.
Okay, that's much better.
I'm just gonna
So
say
what's
that I
going
failed.
on? 'Cause the thing I heard was the dragon was after Tobias.
We're
Fancy,
trying
did you
to-
fail so hard you're questioning whether you're a lizard folk now?
No, no, not that horrible, but still.
So 12, 10, 21, 18. 16.
First roll was a 1.
You just be like fucking Tom goes coffee.
Ezra, Shelk, and Rosalind.
Mm-hmm.
You guys look at Tobias. He is not 7.
Mm-hmm.
He is fairly old for a kobold.
Oh yeah, no shit.
How old?
Like
let me,
midlife.
Let me find kobolds so I can see their age range.
They go to like
Give
70.
you a rough estimate.
Kobolds, I believe, live up to
I want to say like 70 at max.
They
Says here,
live up to 120 years.
Well, fuck me, I'm wrong.
Yeah, let's say
He is way past 30.
Mm-hmm.
It-
How old are your parents?
They're halflings.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like 200s.
Mm,
Yeah, they've
Okay.
been around. Pa said he found me. He was out, looking for a new bee's nest. Somebody called it in and said, "Hey, Pa, there's a new bee's nest. We've been trying to, timber this area, but we can't get in because there's bees nests." And, he went to go find a bee's nest. It turns out it was a real big one, and he turns out he fell down a hole, and the bee's nest just kept going down deeper and deeper, and he found the queen, and he said down there was a nest and the bees were huddled around my egg, and that's what were
Mhm.
keeping me warm.
I don't know how to break this to you, Tobias, but judging by my estimations, you're about in the age range to be pondering whether you should buy a boat or not.
I mean,
Should I be offended by that?
Maybe. If you
I
choose
have
to.
thought about a boat because we've been in the water, like, or close to the water quite
Thinking
a
about the wrong things.
Yeah, you're about in your late 30s.
No.
Quick estimate, he's in his late 50s.
Late 50s.
Considering kobolds
Yes.
mature at the age of 6,
Mm-hmm.
he's well past.
How did we not notice this before?
We never really questioned it,
more-
and
more-
he's just started saying his age.
More
Recently.
importantly, who fucked with this brain?
Yeah.
No, that can't be. No,
Yeah.
you're.
Maybe this other person is that's
Unless-
like taking control is you, and maybe it's like a modified memory that's not perfect and
because
it's peeking
they're a
through.
dragonborn. They're a dragonborn, and I'm a kobold. They're completely different. No way they're the same.
Mhm.
There's
fair.
no way someone who's a dragonborn can be a kobold. That's impossible.
That'd be stupid, wouldn't it?
Well, then we also have an orb
It's
that
stupid. Like,
can
the
destroy
dumbest
a
thing I've ever
city.
heard. If someone was just walking around, "Oh, I'm a big kobold," that's ridiculous.
So cliche.
Somehow Akira feels slight offensive.
He gets a twinge in his eyes.
Huh, why am I sad about that? Why do I feel offended?
Why do I want to kill this motherfucker right now?
That's so mean.
I love our packs. I'm kidding.
It's you get the Among Us sound, like that dun, dun, dun.
Falling through your package in the garbage.
And it's just Akira slightly for half a second turning
Hold
into
on.
a white dragonborn, and then back into Akira. Like,
Hold on. I think I actually have that.
Good thing I have the soundboard muted, fucko.
Exactly. But yeah, what are you guys doing?
So it's
Oh.
not that he has amnesia.
There's no way, but if I was that old, my horns would have fully grown in yet. They're still growing, see?
Tobias, you are digging your horns into my chest. They are fully grown.
No, they're not. See, they stopped about right here.
That is because you're digging into my flesh.
That'll do it.
Please stop slamming your head
Now,
backwards.
if I'm not mistaken,
Sorry.
Tobias doesn't have full horns, does he?
No.
Uh,
Rio, you probably get a better look if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm right up in there.
You're right about
Hold on, are you a fucking halfling dragonborn?
Oh my god.
Tobias's horns are broken.
Uh-huh.
Meaning
So they
will-
were big.
They
They
were big.
were grown in.
Bias, your horns are all snapped up.
No, they can't be. They just didn't grow.
Do I got like a mirror on me?
Yeah.
I mean,
One of my amulets shiny enough.
Dude, I'm just about to nip this in the fucking
hold
ass
them
right
up.
now.
One behind them, one in front.
Yeah, you notice there are clear parts of where the horn was broken off.
Like
Oh.
cut or smashed.
Smashed.
Bias, I think you got hit in the head really hard and forgot about a lot of things.
no, because
You also notice a couple of scar marks on the horns itself of blade hits. And even now, you look at the top of his head fully. Tobias has noticeable scarring, like not like consistent, but like here, there, battle wound.
Okay, new question. I think you got hit by somebody in the head.
Yeah.
Kind of question.
I mean, when I was acting up when I was little, like, Ma, she would like, Tobias, stop it. And she would like hit me on the head with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, I was about to say this isn't wooden spoon.
No,
words.
not the wooden. No, not the wooden spoon thing. Much worse.
We need a cleric.
Well, we gotta figure out how to get his memory back, I guess. Do we really want to, though?
But why do you? Hold on, you think I don't have a memory? I remember everything. I was, I.
Tobias, I don't think you are who you think you are.
I also don't think mending can do anything to your brain.
No.
No.
Maybe, but a cleric might be able to help you process your memories.
Yeah.
Oh.
I might know a place that can help. Maybe.
I don't know if his memories trigger,
Maybe it's because it's
full-on
flashes.
attempt of a massacre. Then.
Well, that was just because it was a flash. Maybe if it's his actual memories fully returned, he won't be so violent.
I have to see.
Towards us, at least.
That's a gamble right there. You do
Look,
realize
whoever
that.
else is in that head is the enemy of someone who was willing to blast an entire city square. So I can't imagine he's exactly the bad guy here.
We don't know that for sure.
We don't know that
whoever
his
he was,
actual self was the good guy either.
Whoever he was fighting was probably not the good guy in this situation.
As messed up as it is, the idea of sweet and honest Tobias actually being a terrorist is kind of amusing.
You shut up.
I know it's stupid, but
So I guess that settles that. I guess. What are we gonna do with him now?
You could put me down. I think I'm okay. Is everybody else okay? I don't think I hurt anybody. I don't think I could hurt anybody.
You'd be surprised.
I'm torn whether to make you happy and give you the longsword or to keep it away from you.
I do
no,
not.
all my stuff's on the floor. Take it. I don't need it.
Yeah, because all he needed was his hands. You want to take those away too, Ombre?
You definitely took away one.
Yes, we did take that. We did take one.
The prosthetic is taken, so he has one
If
hand.
you think taking my arm is a good idea, then you could take it too. I'm not gonna argue with it.
I don't know.
We used to do like some people in the cult. I imagine used to do some hypnotist shit. Maybe we can like try some of that.
Oh yes, let's mind fuck him even more.
Okay, first of all, we went from cleric to hypnotism and brain fuckery.
Well, I am saying short term we can try hypnotist, then we can work on a cleric once we get to the city.
I don't know how. I know it's getting late, and we're probably gonna have to sleep soon. But I don't know how we want to do this. Do you want to like tie me up to the wagon wheel, or
We're
throw
not
me in
gonna tie you to the wagon wheel.
or
Maybe we
put me
just
maybe in a burlap sack and hang me from a tree like you would do in bear
I
country.
would rather not do that. Look,
But
I,
now
the
that you
only-
mention it,
I would love to find a way to try and contact this other half of you, and so we can reach some kind of amicable deal so he doesn't try and murder us.
I don't
That's
know.
all you, bud.
Can I swaddle him in the cloak?
Yeah.
Bet. I'm just
Every
putting
time
that
we
out
can
there.
Sleep in the cart.
Bias
Yeah.
burrito.
Just for the night.
Are you sure? You don't want to like medical me in case?
No, Tobias.
I'm a little scared.
So are we. We can't.
I mean, I have extra rope. Could hog tie him. That's what he wants.
It's not good on the limbs or comfortable.
something not harsh, please.
Let's try the. Here's the thing. I don't imagine any of us are going to be doing a single watch tonight. He's not going to be able to take us both out.
That's
I don't know
true.
if
I
we
could.
can afford
I
to not
could.
take a watch.
I could. Are you
Yeah.
Well, assuming he can get his hand around his one remaining hand that will be attached to him around someone's
True.
throat.
Yeah.
Tie it to his side.
And you
Just wrap him up.
Zesh and Rio, you both kind of pulled me off real easy, so that gives me a little bit of faith. And then if it gets too crazy, Akira, just shoot me in the head.
If it comes to that, I'll
just put me down
consider
like a
it.
lame horse, like just behind like the ear.
I go up and I cover the horse's ears. As he said. He didn't mean it. He didn't
Blanche
mean it, Ram.
and Miss Crosswalk are like so offended by that. Yeah.
Oh, dare.
Dare you? Yeah. So where are you guys headed? Are you just kind of headed out to the ground, or like do you have a direction that you want to go? Do you want to go try and find the camp,
yeah.
or are you going to Nimsi?
Yeah, are we headed to the mages or the city first?
I mean, I want to talk to the mages, but if we go to the city, we might be able to get help quicker.
Yeah,
Which city?
I'm
Nimsi.
sure they're deep in
Nedera.
those woods. I'm sure they'll be okay for at least a few days.
Yeah.
So I think we can stop at the city and then try to find them the next day.
Yeah. Also, if we go to Nimsia, then we can just go there, and then Westgate.
Yeah, you could go boom, boom, Westgate for Chilk.
Jakai.
Yes.
Which town had the church in it, if you don't mind me asking?
Dicha. All the way to the left.
So we gotta.
I meant the one that I could ask help from. I thought it was somewhere.
Oh no, you were in Dicha, because that's how all of you guys started out.
Yeah, we were going along this way, and then whoop.
No. Bark.
So we gotta go back from Brexit to.
I meant the one from my backstory.
Oh, Dicha.
Really?
The reason you came to Dicha was to deal with that.
Oh God.
You were taking the cart back to go back to Turi to see your family, and shit happened here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
I wrote it down wrong. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So, you're heading to Nimsi first.
That's probably the best bet.
Okay, and we'll pick that up next time we play.
Wahoo!
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Oh, who would have thought he had amnesia?
So you think? No idea.
So you think?
We'll see.
4 sessions later, when you remember who you are and you get your real class and you're a pugilist.
and then he tries to kill us.
Then
he tries to pummel everybody.
I will not be surprised if we have to kill.
What do
I
won't.
I don't want to, but
I strictly
won't be
remember fallen, thinking Tobias is the big bad. It was.
I
There
joked
was
about it in like the second session.
I don't think he's the big bad, but he might be a problem.
I don't think I
knows?
can do it.
I'm just a little
I-
guy.
Look, I
A
made him
little
look
guy who
prominent.
has like high ass stats and health.
Yeah, and then release restraint level 0, motherfucker comes on.
fucking
Listen,
Tobias comes
stop.
out like the Bracken.
Listen, we stop. We take a camp. Tobias is getting swaddled. He's laying there, and he looks at us and goes, "I really hope dreams aren't omens." Full circle, baby.
Anyway, but yeah, hope you guys have fun. We're gonna call it a night because it's 11:09.
It's 11:09.
It's
Goddamn.
5 a.m.
It's 5 a.m. So someone needs to go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed, honey.
I'm feeling good.
Shut
What are you
up.
talking about?
They had the flight. I'm tired. I'm to sleep.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair.
Get some good rest.
Bye.
Bye.
Godspeed.
Good night.
See you later.
Love you, honey.
Night.
Bye.
Let's see.
And bye to viewers. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more.
Yahoo!
Kindly brother, we must go. Free Tobias. Free the goblins. Free the world.
So, little bit of a schedule update for
Oh.
you